When you've never gone live. Am I live? Can you guys see me? Oh, wow. Okay. Everybody's waiting for my sweet hair. Okay. There's a little bit of a delay, so a little quiet on the audio. Let me turn that up. Hopefully that's not incredibly loud. Why does this look funny to me? I don't know why it looks funny to me. Well, I can't see any of the comments, so hopefully this works out all the kinks. Remember the can't. Yes, James. Oh my gosh. Let me tell you how much I miss The Expanse. Sorry if I'm distracted, guys. I have never done this before, so I don't even know where to look and what to do right now. Okay. Let's see. Hey, Nathaniel. Yeah, I turned down my gain thinking it was going to be really loud, and then when I looked at my numbers, the volume kind of looked okay. Never finished The Expanse. Yes, you should. Let's see. Did I ever watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. before starting the channel? I want to say that I might have watched a part of an episode and I had no idea what was going on. Wait, Xander. Amazon is adapting the new books? Do we know that? Is that... Are you joshing me? When I tell you guys I need to get my eyes checked, I am squinting to read these. So just so you guys know, Polygon Wizard Gaming is Nathaniel. So him and Xander are in charge. Weird take, but I look like your dentist and I can't get over it. She sounds dope. My hair looks awesome. Squid Game Season 2 is out next month. I know, I still haven't watched the first Squid Game. I should really get on that. Wait, what do you mean not the Expanse books, but the new series? There will not be a Full Metal Alchemist today. And there won't be a Farscape tomorrow either. I'm already having a hard time swallowing. I'm so nervous. Let me... Thank you, Nathan. I'm pretty sure there are some packages here from you. So I'll be thanking you a lot later as well. Maybe I should move this. I don't know. How is this going to look if I don't want that cord in the back? There we go. Okay. Move over a tad. A new series to watch soon. Oh, there's so much happening right now. This is my first live stream. Whoever No Name is, it is my first. I'm really nervous. Believe me, like setting it up, I was like paranoid that I was gonna. So I've tried doing this like a couple different times to try to figure it out how to do it through OBS, get it through YouTube, all that stuff. And I accidentally went live like 3 different times and had no idea. And I'm just like staring at the screen and everyone's like, "You okay?" And I'm like, "Nope." Okay. Yeah, happy Thanksgiving. Thank you, Jonathan. I have not watched Star Trek Strange New Worlds. Okay, so I'm a huge Trek fan, but I fell off of Discovery, I think after season 2, maybe season 3. And I like loved that show. I loved Saru. He was my favorite. And then CBS and their app and all that, like I just was kind of getting irritated with it, and then I just never went back, and that was like years ago. I probably could give it another try. Let's see. Somebody's not getting any sound. You guys can hear me, right? Oh, thank you, Falcone. Only getting right side audio. Did I turn something I shouldn't have? Oh, you know what? Xander told me about that. I don't really know how to get rid of that. Or because I have it going through like the whatever this focus rate thing is. If any of you guys know any audio tricks to help a girl who's dumb. Just watched your final Arcane reactions. Any thoughts since? Yeah, I missed a lot of stuff. Thank you, Aiden. Oh yeah, I missed a lot of stuff with Arcane at the end. It's funny because I started rewatching it with my fiance 2 days ago, and even the first episode, I was like, when Powder is like, one day I'm gonna ride in one of those, and then the whole series ends with that. I was like, oh, I see. Jordan, I'm not going to answer that. I'm just going to say whatever episode is currently on YouTube is where I'm going to say I'm at Doctor Who, because nobody is going to spoil anything for me. I'll be very upset. It's definitely plugged in all the way, the audio jack. Oh, sorry about Arcane. I just assumed that everybody's probably already watched everything. My bad. Your right ear is so hungry. I mean, if anyone knows anything about OBS, I would love to hear about how to fix this issue. Consider watching some classic Who. I mean, I would if I had a lot of time. Yes, saying fiance is a thrill, Andrew. It makes me bubble up inside. Do I still miss our girl Rose? Yeah, I do. I really, really do. Animated shows I'll watch next. So we're thinking Attack on Titan. But if I do that, it won't be out for a while because I'm going to try to probably watch the entire first season so nobody spoils anything for me. Have I thought of videos on the show Outlander? Let me tell you. The first 2-3 seasons of Outlander, whoa, such a great show. I feel like it kind of fell off a little bit, and then I don't think I've watched season 6 or 7. Let's see. Look at your microphone settings and click right. Set mono or open properties on the mic to set it to mono. Let's see if I can do that. I don't know if I can. I don't think I anticipated fixing anything live. Let's see. Okay, so that didn't help. Okay, well, it had like a left and a right thing, and so I was like, well, maybe I just have to click it all the way over to the right. I don't know. Let's wait. Okay, wait. Advanced audio properties and then check mono checkbox. I don't think I saw that, but I could be lying. Advanced audio properties. Oh wait. Holy shit. Did we just solve the case? Is it completely fixed? All I needed was 267 of you guys to help me. That'll make Xander happy so he doesn't have to duplicate the sound. Mick T. That is a hilarious joke. React to the action version of How to Train Your Dragon when it comes out next year? Probably. I still haven't watched the trailer. I'm nervous. But I definitely want to. Are you going to react to Cobra Kai Season 6? I have. All of the full lengths are currently on Patreon, but I am, we're just waiting to edit them down because Arcane kind of took priority. So we're going to get those edited down first, which means Doctor Who won't be back for double episodes for quite some time. Oh gosh, I definitely need glasses. Okay. I thank you everybody who's enjoying Doctor Who. I appreciate it. What about Fringe? Okay, Steven. I saw that comment, but I don't think that the audio was working. I love Fringe. It's my all-time favorite television show. Walter Bishop is one of my favorite television characters of all time. Let's see. Which animal has the largest chest? A zebra. What about a double zebra? If I ever read or plan to read the Expanse books. Okay, so I have been trying to read the first book for like a year and a half, but because I don't have time, I tried putting it on audiobook and I thought that that would help, but then I just ended up falling asleep, so it didn't turn out well for me. Let's see. It's going to be all CGI anyways. I really think the thing with How to Train Your Dragon being live action is literally just people being able to see a live action Toothless and seeing an actual human ride him. I think that like there's a lot of people that can't get behind animation because their brain doesn't really let them go there. My cousin's one of them. And she was like, I wish I could watch animation. She's like, I give it a try. And she's like, I just don't like it. I'm not immersed in it. And you can't blame people for what they don't like. But I think seeing like Toothless in a real person ride Toothless is going to be huge. By the way, it's like the only thing in my office that I have out right now, which is I absolutely love him. Let's see. Thank you, Neil. I'm going to go back and heart the other people that sent me a super like. Oh, I missed Joshua. Sorry, Joshua. Okay, so the thing about Jefferson Mays narrating the Expanse book is I just had an update to my iPhone and then it like allows you to pick the voice for Siri, and I swear one of them was Jefferson Mays. Like this morning, it was like one of the first things I heard and I was like, "Wait. Was that Jefferson Mays?" Have you seen Gattaca? Same director as The Truman Show. Well, I love The Truman Show, but I have not seen Gattaca. I think that's is that Ethan Hawke and Uma Thurman? Hi, Cara from Ireland. I am so happy I started watching Farscape. That show's amazing. Life on Mars. I have not. I know everyone keeps saying Stargate, SG-1, Babylon 5. They're all coming, but it just kind of takes time because I can't just watch, TV every day, all day. I wish I could. Even mentally, I don't know if I'm built for it. Like the normies now to go, do you get a chance to watch other reactors? If so, Cinebinge is a great one. I feel like I follow them, but I can't watch some of their stuff because they're ahead of me on certain things. Like there's a guy I started watching who was doing Battlestar Galactica, and he's doing The Expanse right now. I think it's like casual nerd reactions. And I have to be careful. Like I actually had to unsubscribe from him because he's also like a little bit ahead of me in Doctor Who. And like I started seeing like thumbnails of his, and I was like, no, you're gonna spoil things for me. And not that he was going to, but like having that up before me. I also watch Gallifrey Gals. I love them so much. I like want to hang out with them. I'd be like their older annoying sister, I'm sure, or their, troublesome older sister. Let's see. I'm missing so many stuff because I'm just like talking. Greetings from London. Hi, Howie. Have I seen Breaking Bad? Yes. I think that was just elevated TV. Nothing will ever be like Breaking Bad. I think because it's like dirty, like it's like dark, I have a hard time like saying it's my favorite. Oh, thank you, Andrew. I think I tried to answer your question. Hopefully that helped. Any plans on reacting to the show Lost? No, I have seen it through and through. It's one of my like favorite like J.J. Abrams uh, television shows. Trying to keep up. This is going by so fast. Group reaction with Gallifrey Gals. I mean, I think they're in California, so they're not very far from me. Hi, James from New Jersey. I'm trying to catch up. Hello, Sebastian. Didn't like Breaking Bad. You know what? It's not everybody's cup of tea, and that's okay. I know people that like absolutely hate Game of Thrones because dragons, and I'm like, well, that's why I love Game of Thrones. That makes no sense to me, but I totally get it. If you like John Wick, then try Raid Redemption. Never heard of it. You put The Shield above Breaking Bad. I have heard amazing things about The Shield. Can I activate slow mode? Let's see. I don't think I can, actually. You know what? Let me do this. Let me just make the chat bigger. There. Should be able to catch up. Let's see. I do need slow mode. I need slow mode in everything these days. Have I watched Annihilation? No, I have not. If you guys are wondering why I keep leaning over, it's because my camera is blocking my screen. Drugs are boring. David Tennant's son played teenage Aegon in House of the Dragon. Isn't that his stepson? Okay, if both Xander and Nathaniel are saying both Raid movies are great, I feel like that needs to be at the top of the list. Xander was also talking to me about, oh man, Planet of the Apes, like the new ones. Between Vox Machina and Avatar The Last Airbender, do you have a favorite? Those are two incredibly different shows. I feel like Avatar edges out anything. Avatar edges out like live action shows. There's no people reacting to Desperate Housewives, and it makes me sad. Well, I grew up watching Desperate Housewives every week with like my friends. I grew up. We would have a glass of wine. Like we were definitely like those 20 somethings. Have you ever watched the miniseries Band of Brothers? No, and we were gonna start it, but I feel like after Chernobyl, I need a break from stuff that's probably gonna make me cry. What's my favorite show that I've seen this year? I have a hard time even remembering what I watched this year. I'd say Battlestar Galactica is up there, but that was a really heavy show, so it didn't always leave me feeling good after. I'm trying to think. I was like, was Ted Lasso this year? It was not. It was last year. Yeah, I need more feel-good shows. Highly suggest Resident Alien. Yeah, I absolutely love Alan Tudyk, and I think Resident Alien would probably be pretty uplifting with him in it. And my fiance is always wanting me to watch Community, which I know everybody gets. A lot of people request that from me. Hey Shad, happy holidays. Need a break from things that make me cry. Friarin? I get that a lot too. My Name is Earl was actually really funny. The Good Place, I saw the first season, so it kind of it's hard to do reactions when you've already seen the first season, and if you've seen it, you know what I mean. Let's see. Original Battlestar Galactica, I do have that on Blu-ray. I don't know if I could do it so close after the last one. Always Sunny is funny. It is, and sometimes it's dark. The Orville. Okay, so I feel like I've watched The Orville, but I don't really remember anything other than Norm Macdonald doing the voice of like a jello mold that slugs across the floor. But I feel like Seth MacFarlane is like, he's my guy. I have never seen any of the Godfather movies. I don't know if I want to. Let's see, Klaus. Is it Klaus or Klaus? Like Santa Claus. Oh God, me pronouncing things. Yikes. What has been my favorite show so far, and why is it Firefly? Oh, you know what? I have recently on my TikTok seen Alan Tudyk talking about Firefly, and he agrees that it's one of the best shows ever made. The Orville is peak Star Trek, yes. I mean, it helps that Seth MacFarlane loves Star Trek, so. What about the show Eureka? I think my dad told me about that one back in the day. I don't think it's off the table. Red Dwarf, I know the Gallifrey Gals are watching that one right now. I just checked my text messages and saw Nathaniel sending me a screenshot. How to fix my audio. Well, I'm going to start the unboxing, but I forgot my box cutter, which is over here. Let me grab it. Okay. Some people use steak knives or butter knives, and I'm like, no, a box cutter. That's what you need to use. So, let's see. This one just says to me. So, sometimes they don't have any names or notes or anything in them. I'm guessing from the shape of this box that it is a poster. And I have so much stuff that people have sent me this year, last year, and I don't have any of my shelves built for them yet. Warehouse 13. So I had a cousin, he's still my cousin, but my cousin had told me that I look like, or I used to look like one of the characters on that show. Let's see. Okay. It's a custom Doctor Who print. Does it say who this is from? It does not. Well, whoever sent me a Doctor Who print, oh goodness. Don't show any addresses. Oh, yeah, no, for sure. That's why I was looking. I mean, mine won't be on there, but I don't want anyone. Oh, wow. Look at that. My boys. Oh, that is great. That's a hand-drawn picture, too. That is stunning. Oh my gosh. Can I tell you guys how much I miss Christopher Eccleston? I love David Tennant, but Eccleston, he's just, I guess, whatever breaks you into it, or whomever is the doctor is really what sets the tone for you. And I absolutely adore him. Okay, I'm going to set this over here so I don't dent it. This is an Amazon box. I think the ones I'm opening right now are the ones that have been here the soonest. So towards the end, we'll probably get to the packages I've had for a while. So does anyone know if they sent me that poster? Like, write it in all big caps. Fantastic Orlanzi. Yes. Oh, what was I watching? The Marvelous Miss Maisel, with my fiance, and they're in France, I think, in the second season, and message retracted. But not me. Okay. But they were in France, and the mom was like, Alonzi, like, but she said it very French, and I was like, I saw it in the captions, and I got so excited. Okay, this is from Zephyr. Yes. Welcome to the world of anime and manga. I hope you enjoy more series in the future. Aaron D in the chat. I don't know if you wanted me to say that or not. Posters for me sent from Etsy shop. Oh, that was from Nathan. I told you guys I'd be saying thank you from Nathan. That looks awesome, Nathan. Thank you. Let's see. Okay. So this is a Full Metal Alchemist. A channel called Dustin has a lot of good fan-made sci-fi stuff you might like. Oh, interesting. Favorite wrestlers are? Okay, so I feel like my favorite wrestlers are whoever Drew likes, but I watched WrestleMania with him, and I tried very, very hard to not be a Cody Rhodes fan because I could see, like, everybody being a Cody Rhodes fan. I'm a Cody Rhodes fan, so. And we got tickets for WrestleMania. Because, like, now I'm in. Played the villain. Christopher Eccleston played the villain in movie Thor 2. That was him? He's also the villain in the remake of Gone in 60 Seconds. How do I not know any of this? Okay. Ooh. Oh, wait. So you guys will have to help me. This is how I would normally open a book, which seems to be the end. Is Japanese manga the other way? I don't want to say backwards because it's the right way for them, but backwards for me. Yeah, sure enough. Table of contents. Whoa. Wow. Deluxe edition of the best-selling saga of two brothers' quest to reclaim their bodies torn apart by alchemy. This is awesome. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. I feel spoiled. Let's see. He's also in Heroes. How is he in so many things and I never knew? Mick Foley. Yeah. Mick Foley's an awesome old-time wrestler. Also a big fan of Edge, who now is in AEW. Manga is right to left. Okay. Saw your post on Blue Sky about editing problems. Not necessarily problems. It's just because, like, we can't even get all the stuff out that's coming out right now. Like, I couldn't even watch, like, Agatha All Along. And I don't know how I'm going to watch Skeleton Crew when that comes out and have enough people to edit because, you know, people only have so much time in a day. And, you know, I don't want, like, them to, like, like, give up their entire lives to, you know, edit stuff for me. So it was just kind of seeing if we could find somebody to help out with a different series if possible. Oh, your brother. You lost him a few days ago. I am so sorry. The loss of a sibling is like something I don't think you really ever get over. And I would say that, like, don't try to feel it, like really feel it. I it's so hard because it took me like 20 years to really realize that, like, oh, that hurt me and put me in a depression, and try to climb my way out of it was really interesting. So, be very aware of your feelings and how things make you feel. Write stuff down. Seek therapy 100%. It's life altering. Like to know that, like, someone you're supposed to spend a lifetime with, and I don't want to say be your best friend, but like when they're supposed to be there through all the hard things and all the good things, like I'm getting married and my sister's not here for it, and this sounds awful, but like, when my parents die, I have to do that by myself, and she should be here for that. And not, it sounds selfish, it's just like, but it's all these life things that I'm not going to experience because she's no longer here. And you have to grieve the loss of all of that, all the experiences that you're not going to get. And that's hard to reconcile. So make sure that you get therapy, like that's the only thing I can say is, like, just being able to talk to somebody about it is ultimately, like, it's the only way that I've gotten to the point where I'm okay, where I can talk about things, where a lot of people are like, oh, I'm afraid that's going to trigger you because you're emotional. And it doesn't trigger me, like, because I'm emotional. It touches me because I'm emotional and I still feel it. I hope that helped. You didn't bring anything down. Don't think for a second that you brought things down. Today's a hard day to, not have family around, especially because it's so fresh. Also, thank you, Robert. Have I seen the Da Vinci Code? Yes, I have not seen Angels or Demon or Inferno. Expendables, there's 4 of them, Sylvester Stallone and Jason Statham. Oh, from Canada. I was going to say happy Thanksgiving, but happy belated Thanksgiving. and thank you. Yeah, so I have not seen the Expendables, but I'm sure I would enjoy them because I know that there's a lot of action stars in those movies. Oh, again from Zephyr/Aaron. Whoa. Let's see. Some more Full Metal Alchemist, but what is it? Man, give a raise to whoever's at Amazon for packaging these. Ooh. Look at this back cover. Y'all are watching, you know what that means. And look at this stud. Oh my gosh. Let's see, fall edition 16. I don't know. Oh my god. Okay, I have to be careful not to read anymore because I just saw Yoki driving in a car crying, so that told me where this one starts. Which means I got these 2 packages. I don't know if these are also the same thing. They're incredibly heavy, so they feel like books. Let's see. Trying to see. Disney Plus is doing a Black Friday special, considering Apple TV. The one thing I will say about Apple TV is that there's so much stuff on there that I want to watch, like Slow Horses, Your Name. No, I have not seen Your Name, and it gets requested all the time on Patreon. All the time. I miss the old background. I don't. The white balance was absolute hell. It was really hard to get thumbnails made. How is the pupper today? I'm trying to like backtrack because I missed it. She is sad because she did not get any turkey. She had to just sit there and watch us eat it, but I got turkey and I was happy. But I felt really sad that she didn't get any. Okay. I'm guessing this is the rest of all of the manga. Slow Horses is good. That's what I've heard. My boss's dad was actually talking to me about that the other day. He like gasped. Like he was like, oh, like he was like, it's so good. Plus then you can watch Severance if you get Apple TV, and then you'll be ready for season 2. Oh, look at this badass. Oh my gosh. I am so excited. Thank you so much. I'm not skipping opening these. I know somebody said that. I won't be doing that. There's no Full Metal Alchemist going up today, but gosh, so much stuff. Let's see, the last episode, the way the last episode ended, I know I left everybody in a cliffhanger by waiting until Tuesday. Sorry. The intense Lions Wednesday. Was that really a Lions win or was that a Bears loss? Like, boy, did they blow it. Fine by me. It's the best record we've ever had in Detroit, so I'll keep it. Have you considered Three Body Problem? Yes. And I would love to watch that. I don't know if it would get views, but I would love to watch that. Ooh. Ooh. One of my new favorite characters. I feel really bad that I judged him the way that I did. Xander, you watched all of Slow Horses in 1 week. Give the pup some turkey. I couldn't because it had seasoning on it. Believe me, I thought about just dropping a piece, but Drew would not be thrilled if she got a piece of turkey. Will he be taking her out all day? No. He might make an appearance later. The Lost Room? I've never heard of The Lost Room. I should watch Severance, the movie. What the heck is that? Never heard of it. Please watch Bleach. I get that a lot. As a Michigander, are you watching The Game on Saturday? Oh, is that OSU, U of M? I am a Spartan fan, so no, I will not be watching it. Our Girl Lust. Ooh. Is that not greed and then sloth? That's... I don't understand this cover. Oh, I need to stop doing that with my chin. Star Wars or Star Trek person or both? You're allowed both. I know I'm allowed both because I've been both my whole life. My dad was a big Trekkie, and my mom was a Star Wars fan. I almost said Star Trek. Actually, before I open these, I don't know if I moved it or if it's over here. Hold on. Okay. So I saw my dad this summer, and he's had this for, I think the date on it said something like 1992. Like, but hear it? So it's like a little badge that's like magnetized. And he gave it to me. He's like, here. And I'm just thrilled because I used to play with this all the time when I was a kid. Is this your full-time job, or do you have, or do this on the side of a regular job? This is on the side. Even though I think more hours get put into this than that job pays for health insurance. All you people in Europe who are just like, what? Health insurance? It sounds awful. It is, because it doesn't pay for anything. Oh my gosh. Roar! Go Spartans. I went to school there. Yeah, I did too for a semester. And then I decided geology was not going to be my major and left. Okay, we got Al on the cover of this one. I feel so spoiled. Thank you so much for sending these. If you could bend only one of the 4 elements from Avatar: The Last Airbender, what would you choose? So, I said this a couple different times. I think I said it in an interview as well. That the destructive part of me, the angry part of me, would love to be a firebender. But I know that about myself. So, air. I'm going to pick air. Okay. Wow. And then we have whatever this is. I'm guessing, I don't know who that is. Ooh, I might know who that is, but I'm not going to say it. Okay. Thank you so much, Erin. Let's see. What are your top 3 or 5 shows ever? Top 3 or 5. That I've watched for the channel, or... Let's see, someone likes rocks. Do you have Crunchyroll for your anime watches? Yes, that's what I watch it on currently. Oop. Does this have anything with it? It says from Greg. So no last name, it just says from Greg. A little Rigel t-shirt. God, he's got such a punchable face, doesn't he? Little shit. Thank you, Greg. Rigel. Here's hoping Stargate TV wins a poll. You know, it was so close. Actually, I don't think Farscape was at the top of one of the polls, but I wanted to watch something that was different than anything else that I had already watched. So I was like, okay, Doctor Who and then Stargate. So I got 2 wacky shows at one time. You like my nail polish? Thank you. It's chrome. Top shows in general. Okay, so I would say Severance is definitely up there. Fringe, Lost, which kind of upsets me that like they're both J.J. Abrams. Because I love J.J. Abrams, but I'm like, come on, like you gotta like different types of stuff. Scrubs, which I guess in the same vein, also Ted Lasso. And I would probably say The Expanse. If I had to pick 5, I'd definitely say so much more. That's Rigel, all right. Have people recommend Attack on Titan? Yes, and that'll probably be the next anime that I watch, but I probably will not release those right away. I might try to get through the whole first season, get them edited down, which is another reason why I was looking for editors, is to kind of help with stuff like that. To get ahead. So if you have experience editing anime, you know Attack on Titan, and you want to be the first one to watch it, send me an email. Oh. Oh, that one had an address on it, so I will block that away. But I just got hit with a bunch of things. Ah. Okay. Close that before I get it everywhere. Okay. Oh, is this the person that wanted me? It says let me know when you get this on Farscape, but I wouldn't have been able to do that. I'm a little too far ahead. Thank you for all your actions. This is Ruby. I think you will enjoy watching. Maybe you can do a reaction someday. Enjoy the gift from me. And this is from Joe. Yeah. I've heard a lot about Ruby. I think... I want to say the production studio just closed or something. And they're not really hard about copyright, which is crazy. So yeah, we'll keep that in mind. But thank you, Joseph. I appreciate this. I'm going to put it on my anime pile that I have over here. Let's see. Ever watched 30 Rock? No, I've seen parts of it, but not all of it. What did that say about Xander editing Attack on Titan? I have watched Star Trek Picard. I didn't really like it, and I was really upset. Have you ever thought of reacting to Rings of Power? Yes. I just got really tired, though, just even thinking about it. Yeah, I have a hard time. We'll get Farscape to the top 5 once the series is done. I have a hard time saying something is really great when it hasn't been finished yet. Okay. Oh, that's right. Xander used to work for Rooster Teeth. Or no, that's where everybody went. Yeah, went after. I remember you telling me about that. Ever watched Jacksepticeye? I don't know what that is. Have you seen The Sopranos yet? No, but Drew is currently watching The Sopranos. And he's just like, whoa. Yeah. Picard ruined The Next Generation for me. Yeah, sometimes you just need to, like, let things end and keep it there. Did I finish playing the Expanse video game? Yes. I did not know what happens at the end, and I got a whole nother game to play with one of my favorite characters in the entire show. Let's see. Have I seen Terrifier? No, and I don't think I will. Greetings from Ukraine. Hi. Hope all is well. Man, I am having such a hard time keeping... Man, I need to get glasses. Am I looking forward to Wednesday season 2? Absolutely. That show was so much fun. I think I started doing I don't want to say I started reactions to that, but I started doing reactions before people were posting reactions. And so like I got like a big jump from Wednesday, but like just the utter joy of like the dark humor of it. And like I met a lot of my people that way. Fringe is another good watch show. Fringe is one of my favorite shows of all time. Did you finish The Last of Us video game? Never started playing it. I never started playing it, and I never started like really anything with the second one because I don't want the second season to be spoiled for me. It was kind of nice going into that blind. I'm really enjoying not knowing anything going into those shows. Late Paul. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, is that like I was like the the person that was watching it, and I was just like utter joy oozing out of my body watching the show. It was like it was made for me specifically. Driving home to Grand Rapids, Michigan from Grandma's house in Lansing. That's a drive. So that's like Grand Rapids and then like Lansing? Is it further south? I forget. What's my favorite song from Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood? Well, I can't say anything of the new ones because I haven't like fully enjoyed it yet. You know what I mean? I think because it's catchy, Let It All Out. I don't know. They're all jams. Okay. Is there... Let's see. Oh! Oh! This says, I'm burning up a sun just to say goodbye. And then it has a little Nevada on the back. And this is from Nathan again. See, I told you I would be saying a lot to Nathan. But now I feel bad opening this. Have I watched Killjoys? No. Oh, what's the other one? Yellow Jackets that people were telling me about? A nerd-themed wedding and honeymoon. So, I mean, if you've been to my Instagram, you've seen the engagement photos. Nerd-themed wedding. I think the any wedding theme is going to be love. I'm going to take that off. But we will be bringing our lightsabers, so... Oh, wow. Okay, this is stunning. This is Rose. Oh my gosh. I can't read where that's from. Oh my god. So you put them like this on the tree. Or this. Oh my gosh, those are stunning. I do miss Rose, and that made me miss Rose a little bit more. I'm gonna get emotional. I have to like stop thinking about it. Lucky Arrow Designs. Yeah. If you guys want to look them up on Etsy, Lucky Arrow Designs do like the laser engraving. Wow. So I got a little Nevada, I got some Rose, I got some David, and I got this nice little note on the front from Nathan. So cute. Let's see. Yellow Jackets is like lost. It's intriguing. I think actually my future mother-in-law was telling me about it and how much she loved it. Try the Misadventures of Sabrina. I started watching that and I liked the first season, but then after that I kind of fell off. Favorite lightsaber color? Well, I mean red, obviously. Go for gray Jedi like Qui-Gon. So I have a bone to pick with the gray Jedi. I don't think that that's a thing. How do I open this box? Am I dumb? Don't answer that. Okay. I feel like I'm gonna stab my leg. That was the first new Who's Seen that ever made me stop and reevaluate my life choices. Little did I know what a ride the series would have in store for me. Yeah, same. Okay, I don't know how to open this damn box. Cheat. Okay. This is from Courtney. Ooh. Or... Ooh. Oh my gosh, it kind of goes with, well, it's a little too blue for what I'm wearing, but thank you. I love it. I don't know if it's an Etsy store or if it's from the person named Courtney, but this is lovely. Ooh, there we go. Oh, it's actually super hot in here. I just got so warm. So I'm going to leave that right here. An Anakin Padme themed wedding. Well, I will be walking up the aisle to Yoda's theme because it is a slow Force theme, so that's fun. Let's see. Cheers from Brazil. Hi! Does it say sweaty fatty? For All of Mankind, I absolutely loved that first season. Grey Jedi is a concept made up by fans. That's kind of like something that I just don't like if you're in the middle. I feel like pick a side. React to your name anime. I want to. Do I have my towel? I do not. When she came into the series, Martha wasn't loved by the fans mainly because she wasn't Rose. I think they're different. I don't think that I judge Martha off of Rose whatsoever. Oh, one box down. Oh, gosh. Let me move that over here. We're going to get into some of the older stuff that I've had for a while. Okay. This is from Jason. From Canada, British Columbia. Are you on throne and have a wish list? For like the wedding? Is that what that means? I'm kind of torn about what to do about that because we're grown adults and we don't really need anything. So it's like maybe trying to think of like maybe like a honeymoon fund, and that felt like really icky to me. We do know where we're going for our honeymoon, so. Only assist deals and absolutes. I'm just saying, you know, like, are you with the light or with the dark? Wasn't Sam Jackson a Grey Jedi? I don't know. Where can we send things? The P.O. Box, which should be in all of the descriptions of all of my reactions. Okay. I didn't want to read it all just in case it was like a more personal message, but pretty much they love seeing me cry in my reactions and still prefer watching the later moments. I know. Oh, wow. Wait. Wait. Jason, did you do this? That's so beautiful. I'm guessing you did. Wow, that is stunning. But also, I love when any animal does that. It makes me laugh. That's beautiful. Wow. Let's see. But Martha Jones needs to learn how to read a room. Mace Windu was a jealous Jedi, not a gray Jedi. Manifest. My coworkers have talked to me about Manifest a couple different times, and now they're watching Lioness, I think is what it is. They tried to get me to watch Yellowstone, and I saw one video of Beth smashing a bottle over someone's head, and I was like, not for me. Near Vegas, you get to go to all the cons. I did get to go to a Star Trek convention. Yep. I didn't even have to pay. Bird butt, raven butt, yes. If there's going to be a butt on this live, it's certainly not going to be mine. I'm not wanting to use P.O. Box. I'll look into Throne. I've never heard of it, but I'll look into that. I've seen all of the 2003 Clone Wars miniseries and the Clone Wars cartoon. So, kinda. I don't know if I had paid close enough attention to it, because that's also the reason why I didn't finish the Bad Batch. Is one, I just felt like I didn't understand anything that was going on, and then I wasn't motivated to watch it anymore with all the other stuff that was going on. It was just like, I would love to, though. I would love to watch Clone Wars if I had more time. There are no Buffy reactions. Did I watch the show? No. I've seen the original movie. Thank you for your uploads, being open with your feelings, and watching your movies and shows. Thank you for allowing me to shed a tear with you. You're awesome. Aw, you're welcome, Bert. Fucking Reynolds. Hi, Paul. You were hoping for a butt. I mean, I guess I could have the dog come in. I've seen you wear a VGK shirt, so you're into hockey. Yes. I was born and raised in Michigan, so I grew up a Red Wings fan. And the Lions were playing today. Daily. This is from Daily. This was sent so long ago. It says it was sent back in August. So huge hockey fan. I was in Florida a couple weekends ago for my sister-in-law's wedding, and we went to a Panthers game, and I didn't realize how cold it was going to be in Florida at the ice rink, so I ended up having to go and buy a sweatshirt, and I have a really cool Panthers sweatshirt, but I need to make it abundantly clear that I am not a fan of the Panthers. Let's see. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Like I think I've seen a scene from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Ahsoka is annoying until she's the best. Yeah, I agree with that. I die for all the clones. Agree. Like when you go back and you watch Revenge of the Sith, hits way different. Obi-Wan is just I could say something about Obi-Wan. Let's see. Love to see the doggo. Well, I might have Drew stop in and say hi so you guys can meet him as well. And then you'll understand why I said the thing about Obi-Wan. Let's see. He just texted me and said that he just took the dog for a walk, and thank you for not dropping her any turkey. Thought about it. Okay, Daily, what did you send me? Oh, wow. Okay, I know I keep saying wow and you guys can't see it. I saw this at Awesome Con and couldn't help myself getting a copy for your collection. I hope you like it. Sunset Dragon is the name of the artist. If you didn't It's Appa. Oh, okay. Sometimes I have a hard time with handwriting. First of all, a Detroit D, as we were just talking about. That sounded weird. A Detroit D. Anyway, look at this. Oh my God. Like, this is stunning. I'm going to put it like this. Like, okay, I have to flip around it because I can't see everything. You got UA, obviously, I mean, it looks like Katara, Azula. Then who's the, oh, that's Zuko is a girl. Okay, got it. A girl Zuko. Toph, Ty Lee, May, okay. Kyoshi, and then Yue, and then they said that this is supposed to be Appa. That is so cool. That's dope. I love people's imagination and that they can create this stuff because I know I can't, and I love that other people can. Let's see. Thank you, John, for being here. He probably already left. I'll send him a message on Patreon. Let's see, did I watch Jake Paul Mike Tyson fight? No. I can't tell you that I like either one of those people. It's just money grab. Any thoughts on collaborations? I have one YouTuber I'm mates with that would actually love to meet you. The one thing with doing collaborations is like I had to have like 300 people on here to even help me with my audio today. So I feel like I'm definitely handicapped when it comes to being able to collaborate and contribute. Omni Media was here. I want to say it was like in April or something, and he's like, oh, we should do something, and I had to go out of town for a wedding, so I didn't even get to hang out with him. And that would have been really cool to like have him over and do stuff, but on me. Just watch reaction to Starship Troopers. I love Starship Troopers. I have not watched that in a really long time. Why did somebody send me 2 Detroit D's and a bag of peanuts? Peter Cushing? Tarkin originally, ooh. I don't know. I can't picture anybody but Alec Guinness as Obi-Wan. I mean, obviously Ewan McGregor, but I have not watched Has Been Hotel or Hell of a Boss. Yeah, no, I have not. I had a patient that was like, "Oh my God, have you watched Has Been Hotel? I love that." And she was listening to the soundtrack in her earbuds. I watched Ozark. Yeah, that's another one of those shows that just does not leave me feeling good when I'm done watching it, but I know that I just watched something amazing. Would be a dream collab with the Gallifrey Gals. Yeah. I don't know what we'd collaborate on because like they've seen Doctor Who and I've seen Battlestar Galactica, and I don't know if it'd end up having to be like movies or whatnot, but yeah, like I mean, I would just sit in for like a couple episodes of Battlestar Galactica, and I know exactly what episodes that I would just happen to turn up for. And I'd just be like fading into the background, like waiting for a reaction. Let's see. This is from Chuck. Chuck, your name looks familiar. I think you're on Patreon. Favorite episode of Doctor Who you've seen so far? I forget the name of it, but the one with the Daleks. Not the most recent ones. Ooh, a muscle shirt. Of course, a muscle shirt for the Kyoshi crew. That makes sense. Oh my gosh. And it's signed by, is it Jenny Kwan that plays Suki? That's awesome. Oh my gosh, now I can't wait for season 2 to come out so I can wear that. It's a little big, but I'll pin it. That's awesome. I just have like one pile. Actually, throw that on the shirt pile. And we'll... So thank you again, Chuck. Oh, hi, Chuck. I see you. 33 is an amazing episode of Battlestar Galactica. You know what? Speaking of Battlestar Galactica, I don't know if you guys know this, but it won the Normies poll. And they watched the trailer for the first season not knowing that there was a mini-series, so I hope it didn't spoil anything. I don't think they'll remember. But I was like, oh no. Oh, another one from Nathan. See, I told you, Nathan's going to get a lot of thank yous in here. I think he's probably spent like $100 on postage alone. Ooh. 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 Hello. Hello. Oh my gosh. It's funny that I got stuff from Nathan that is David and also is Eccleston. This is so cool. Okay. I got so much cool stuff from you, Nathan. You are keeping me well stocked with Doctor Who stuff. I think you're also the one that sent me the sonic screwdriver, but it's for a different Doctor or a different season. Father's Day, Xander, yeah. I think that one hits everybody, mostly because it's like if you could go back in time and stop a loved one from dying, should you? Would you? And then just the full result of that. Watch Caprica. You had an allergic reaction at the dental office 6 months ago and you've lost the feeling in your bottom left lip. I don't know if that was an allergic reaction. Normally numbness is from a nerve getting hit. Thank you, Cleed. I love my nails too. They have to be redone. They're getting a little long and they're a little chipped. Who are other reactors you follow? You're my favorite, but for Arcane, my other favorite is Elijah, aka Not Your Average Fangirl. I have never heard of Elijah. So I follow Natalie Gold, Ashley Burton. I'm trying to like think of everybody. Obviously the normies and Blind Wave were probably the first. Oh, Real Rejects was probably one of the first, actually. And then the other groups came in. I really like watching group reactions because you get a multitude of reactions. And then people picked up a lot of different things throughout the episode. So when they're talking, they can really collaborate, where I have to try to remember everything. And I'm not the right person for that. This does not have a name. I'm so sorry if that's loud. But at least it's mono now. Let's see. Coupling, the first complete season. Oh, this is from... Who is this from? Oh, Aaron Green. Let's see. Second attempt to get you a copy of this show. The first order placed in July seems to have failed, so this one is you. Sorry, our introduction to Stephen Moffat. Huh. I've heard about this show, but I haven't heard enough about this show. But very interesting. I think I accidentally opened it. Well, it's used. Never mind. Oh my god. Move over. Thank you for that. I don't know if I'll get to watch it for the channel or just by myself, but it's always nice to have like stuff to watch. Nikki and Steven. Actually, Nikki and Steven helped me out. When I was first starting, I had to I was trying to contact everybody on Instagram, and because I didn't know how to like record the shows, and Nikki immediately answered and was like, "This is what Steven said," and then I think I want to say it was Adam Havlack from. I just almost stabbed myself. From Heroes Reforged. He helped me out quite a bit too. Primate from It's a Primate. Which I haven't really been able to watch a lot of his reactions lately. I'm like a Patreon member of his, and I don't get to watch his stuff necessarily as often as I'd like. Oh! This is hilarious. Well, Aaron, it made it. That couldn't have worked out any better. If anyone would like a copy. Mishan D, yes. Actually, I think Nathaniel told me about them because they had mentioned me in one of their Vox Machina reactions. And then I went back and just watched all of them, and I was like, oh, I really enjoy them a lot. Do I watch Chris Struckman? I don't know who that is. Amanda Overton. Oh, so I had some good interviews with Amanda Overton. Just Trust Ash. Is that like Ash, your stepmom, or something like that? Just Trust Ash has a great Whiplash reaction. Xander would know. He keeps track of all of that. The universe is telling me something, Channy. Yeah, it's telling me you should open up your boxes when they get here. But I wanted to save them for an unboxing, but I was moving and I had to do all of this stuff, and it's just a mess. Let's see. A couple of coupling DVDs. Jeremy Jans, no. Carly and Ange, I think that's been mentioned to me a couple times by Xander. I'm trying to think of who else I watch. The Perfect Mix. Previewed. Oh yeah, I watched Previewed as well. I really liked watching Adam and Jay when after I watched the first season of Vox Machina, because like they're like in it, you know. Oh, and I don't know if you guys can see who subscribes to my channel if it's public, but Matt Mercer is a subscriber of the channel as well. I don't always brag, but when I do, it's because it's cool as fuck. Okay, we got... Who is this from? More from Nathan. Okay. Christopher's dad reminded me so much of my grandpa. It was an emotional read for me, so I gained so much more respect for Christopher after learning about him. He's an amazing man. And then the other one says, Billy is such a sweetheart that's seen so much. Her show, I Hate Susie, is well honest. Okay. I love the bones of you. My life, my family, my father. From Christopher Eccleston. Oh. And it feels like a used copy, which means that it's like, it's been loved before. If not, it's been loved in a box. Ooh. And then a hardcover of Billy Piper. Growing Pains. I bet. Man. Thank you. See, I got all of the stuff from Nathan. Send you my mortgage payment. I had to find room for everything. I've out all my gift tags. Okay. Adam and Jay are precious and should be protected at all costs. Agree. Especially, I'll tell you, like, I like Adam, but, like, I feel Jay. I really, really feel Jay. Like, when I think I watched Everything Everywhere All at Once, like, recently, maybe a week and a half ago, they did a reaction to that. And, like, I could have just reached to the screen and hugged Jay. Any interest in watching The Queen's Gambit? I would love to watch it again for the first time. I'm really sad that, like, nobody does reactions for that, especially me. Matt Mercer's a dope dude. Makes sense. Sure is. You gonna build a fort with all the boxes? Yes. Do I watch Vicuña or Mary Cherry's videos? So I watch Mary Cherry. I don't know why I don't see her on my feed, though. Maybe I'm not subscribed. I thought I was. Vicuña, not really. I think she did a reaction with Natalie, but I don't think she was watching stuff that I was interested in watching. Maybe at the time, maybe I should take a look and see what's going on. Hello, I wanted to say happy Thanksgiving and keep doing what you do best. Inspire. Aw, thanks, Andy. Thank you, Greg. I am having such a hard time reading. I'm like, oh, Chaos of Jeff Goldblum. Okay, so didn't mean to leave you hanging. My boss started watching that, and he's like, oh, it's so good. And then it didn't get picked up for season 2, and I was like, what the hell? Are you watching One Piece? Not the anime. But that's also why I was talking about needing more editors, is so I can watch more of that stuff. But then I could do, like, a lot of episodes at one time instead of one at a time, like, especially, like, One Piece, because there's so many episodes. And I'll have other things coming out, so I don't have to, like, worry that people, like, have to wait a month for, 10 episodes of One Piece or something. Mac reacts? I don't think so. Oh, I was watching Alex Hefner quite a bit. And then I think he started watching stuff that either I haven't watched yet, like all of, like, Clone Wars. Please do Buffy. Yeah. They edit their reactions a bit too much. So I will just say that, like, when you've been doing it for a while, like, all of my Kung Fu Panda reactions have a copyright on them. So you have to kind of be careful, because I think the first movie was up for, like, 6 months before it got a copyright, which makes no sense. And I fought all of them, and I lost all of them, so they're just up there for free now. But sorry, I got caught up. Yeah, but anyway, so, like, I get them, like, over editing stuff, because you want to be able to get it out there and give people an idea of what the reaction is. And if they want to watch the whole thing, get them over to Patreon. What's my favorite Hogwarts house? Well, what house do you think I am in? Let me ask you that. Little Crafty Shack. Okay. Again, I think this is an Etsy purchase. Oh, I think I was expecting this. Loving the channel, watched X-Men 97, Serenity, Vox Machina, and Doctor Who. Felt you may need a tissue box that's bigger on the inside. How cute is that? Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, I'm almost out of tissues. How stinking cute. Oh my gosh. I'm going to guess that that's the front because that's the only one that has stuff on it. That's the writing. Super cute. Oh my gosh. Thank you, David. That's adorable. Let's save that. Have I filmed the recent Cobra Kai episodes? Yes, they are on Patreon, but they have not been edited down yet. Everyone's saying Ravenclaw. Anders, you said Hufflepuff? What about me strikes you as Hufflepuff? Ooh, the Land Before Time movies. They are really good. I did see those as a kid and it destroyed me. Connected to your emotions, so I lean more towards Hufflepuff. Okay, I guess that makes sense. So when I tested, like, way back in the day, I came out at Gryffindor. But I feel like when you do those tests, sometimes you're like, what's gonna make me a Gryffindor? So then I retested probably maybe like a year ago, and it definitely was a Slytherin. I'm a Slytherin through and through, 100%. I just didn't want to be because I wanted to be in the same house as Harry Potter. All right. Do you watch an old cartoon show from Cartoon Network called Freakazoids? I do not. I don't really watch a lot of regular TV these days. Yeah, Xander got Slytherin too. Hell yeah, boy. Gryffindor, you're a YouTuber, so obviously brave. Let me tell you how much easier it is to sit and watch something and give your emotions when there's not an audience. Maybe putting it out there is a little scary, but definitely if I had somebody watching me, like if I was like doing like a stream, I would be so self-conscious. All right, we got a Funko Pop, but who's it from? Oh, from Nathan again. Funny how it worked out that David Tennant is the 10th Doctor. So I'm guessing. With the 3D glasses. Oh, that is awesome. Oh, I love him so much. Oh. That makes me want to cry, though. It makes me think of Rose. Wait, but they don't have a Rose one? I don't know what Adipose Weeping Angel is, but they have a Dalek, and they have a Cyberman, 4th Doctor, 12th Doctor, 11th Doctor, 10th Doctor. I was just like, the 12th Doctor? That doesn't look like Matt Smith. It's because it's not. Have you ever watched the Fast and Furious movies? Yes, I saw the very first Fast and Furious movie when it came out in theaters. And then I don't think I really watched any after that. Superman Lois's CW is a copyright nightmare. I bet. Harry Potter Max is getting a series soon. Yes, I did see this. I am super interested to see how they're going to handle any of it. There's no crying in unboxing. You'd be surprised. I mean, I have tissues now. Well, I had tissues, but now I have a box. Okay. All right, this one is an Amazon. The date on this is 9/9/24, so there's some of these that I think dated back to like June. But I knew I was moving, and then I didn't have a place to like put them in my old office. Are Daleks your favorite Doctor Who villain? Are they? Let me think about it. They're definitely the ones that I get excited to see, so maybe. I mean, I like them way more than the Cybermen as a villain. Yeah, I would guess. Yeah, I would say so far. It's hard when you're only on 3 seasons. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Did I throw away something? Oh, from Adam Todd Green. Sent me Mr. Mom, which is hilarious because I might have watched this when I was a kid. Like in the 80s, and I know Ashley just watched this, and I didn't get to watch it, obviously, because I hadn't seen it. 1983. Yeah, so this like came out when I was like 3. So I probably watched it when I was like 4 or 5. My mom probably cackled all the way through it. But I myself have not seen it, so and remember it. Thank you for that. That'll be interesting. I like the redacted the most. Thank you, Anders, for not putting a spoil in there. Ever watched Chronicles of Narnia? I watched the first movie. Loved Mr. Tumnus. Freezing on the right coast. How hot is Vegas today? Mid-50s. It's sunny though, so like when you're in the sun, it's nice. What about Creature Commandos? I don't know anything about that. Is that the James Gunn thing? I think. I follow him on Instagram and I need to stop because I'm sure he's going to start posting spoilers for Peacemaker Season 2. Do you ever plan on finishing the final season of The Bad Batch? Eventually. Have you seen Emma react? She's reacting to Doctor Who. So people who are currently reacting to Doctor Who, I'm not watching their channels at all. And I can't even watch Gallifrey Gals until I'm done because I don't want anything spoiled. Like they're like, oh, somebody might told me like this about, you know, this season. And then now I know that. So I've been kind of staying away from it. How's the puppy? She's loving life. As long as she has a tennis ball, she is absolutely thrilled. Have you seen the TV show Chuck? No, and my best friend Ryan loves that show. Now Zachary Levi, though, is a little controversial, so. Hi, Joel. Happy Thanksgiving. They're remaking the Narnia movies? Do they need to remake them? Have you talked to Seska? Oh, that's another person that I follow. No, I have not. There's some people that I like reach out to and other people I just kind of enjoy from far away. So far, she's kind of been that person. Actually, I follow her on Instagram too. So, I don't. Are you going to watch part 2 of Cobra Kai? I have already. And the full-length reactions are on Patreon. We just have to edit everything down and post them here. But because everything was like going out at the same time, and I mean, I think me, Xander, and Nathaniel were all like, we would love to just stare at a wall for 5 minutes. I think we were kind of getting a little burnt out, so we had to slow down for a hot second. But I'm hoping that those will be out soon. No, watching Gallifrey Gals, yeah. And I think because I think Kat has watched all of Who, and Paula has not. So the context that Kat can add to that would be something that I was like, oh, yeah, no, I don't think I need to watch. I did watch. I sped forward and watched their reaction to the end of Eccleston's run. Because I was like, I have to know that I'm not crazy and I'm not the only one that felt this way. And then I was like, okay, I feel good. And Kat's been recently commenting on some of my Who videos, so go back and look for those. Hi, Tech. Happy Thanksgiving. Even though you're in the UK, I mean, if you're enjoying Thanksgiving, rock on. Staying off social media. Yeah, I try to avoid as much as possible. Like when I know something's coming out by Marvel, I'll actually just go in and block Marvel. But I didn't know for Deadpool to block a specific actor, and then they spoiled it for me. So I was like, oh, well, I didn't know. How do you stay unspoiled? For the most part, I don't go into the comments anymore. After somebody kind of mentioned something, I want to say it was Doctor Who. And I know that it's like public knowledge that like so-and-so's leaving at the end of this season and there'll be this person coming in at the beginning of this season. But I don't know that because I'm not watching it in real time. So for me, it was a spoiler. Have I seen Cujo? No. But I know what it's about. I don't know if I want to watch Cujo. What's the next anime you're going to react to after Full Metal Alchemist? Probably Attack on Titan. The Resident Evil movies, I have actually watched all of them. They got worse over time, like watching paint dry. Yeah, I loved them, and then it was like watching paint dry. Yeah, you're not wrong. Like, I don't know which one it was, but the one with the lasers really stuck with me. Requiem for a Dream? Absolutely not. Are we doing a reaction to that? Cat is coming up on the certain BSG episode. Oh, is it BSG? No, I'm pretty sure it was Doctor Who. I think Father's Day was the one that she most recently commented on. Have I seen James Bond? I have not seen any of the original James Bond, even though I know who... Is it Jaws? I only know who he is because of Happy Gilmore. Let's see. How about the Killjoys? At some point, yes. Let's see. Really hoping to do proper reaction to Babylon 5. Me too. AMC is bad for spoiling their own shows. You know what? That's why I don't watch any of like the after the episode things. Like I try not to, especially with Doctor Who, Full Metal Alchemist. I'm trying to think of. Yes, I have seen all the Austin Powers movies. That came out when I was definitely at the right age because, like, man, that was like the funniest shit I'd ever seen. Oh, if you watch it so dead like me. No. I love Mandy Patinkin, though. Favorite thing that you would have never watched without this channel? Severance, probably. I can't rave about Severance enough. Like, every time I see it on, like, a Normies poll or Blind Wave, like, I'm like, please watch Severance. And I think Serge has watched it. But, like, and I think he's, like, team, like, everyone needs to watch this show. Who are some of your favorite villains in any show? Well, because it's very recent, Silco from Arcane, even though I don't really think he's, like, a villain. But I know that, like, I don't know if anti-hero is the same thing either. Have you seen The Walking Dead? Yes. What are L&M reactions watching? Let's see if I can go back up and see. Oops. Oh, they're watching Severance. Good. That's good. I love that bigger channels are choosing to watch it because it's such an amazing show. There was no name on this one. Oh, it's Calvin and Hobbes, but it's also Serenity, and you can't take the sky from me. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. What a combo. What a combo. Yeah, I was going through all my t-shirts that I've received because I have so many. And my cousin actually had sent me one that said, I'm a leaf on the wind, watch how I, but there's like a big splat in the middle. And I was like, brutal. Never react to Seven. The movie, I've seen it. Seven season 2 is getting closer and closer. Can't wait. I know, Nathaniel. And I'll actually be on my honeymoon for one of those episodes, so I will be filming from Japan. Some people say, like, don't do that. Don't do that. You don't understand. That means the hotel's a write-off. Ooh, I got more gear. This one doesn't have a name on it either. Sometimes when these come from other stores, they don't have like an option for like gifts. Yeah, okay. So what's this? Stop. So funny that I just said we were going to Japan for our honeymoon. And then we got Doctor Who in Japan. How stunning is that? AMC show I was watching this year announced another season before the season finale with a full cast list. They killed it. Why did they do that? That's so stupid. And they're like, oh, by the way, everyone's returning. It's like, well, I guess everyone's safe. Some are directed by Ben Stiller, but like the first time I saw that, I was like, wait, what? I mean, he's obviously his acting doesn't dictate the stuff that he can make, but he makes great stuff. Psych, I've heard so much, like so many good things about Psych. What was my opinion on the governor in The Walking Dead? He needed to let go. And I'll never forgive him for a particular killing that he did. Wow, how many years has it been? I don't know what Akibara is. What is that? Stopped watching Blind Wave. They became woke shills. Well, that's an opinion. Yes. Well, L&M reactions is what Xander referred me to, I think, when I started doing The Expanse. So I really need to watch more of their stuff. Have I watched Red Dwarf? No. Have you watched Shogun? So I watched the first episode of Shogun for a reaction, and it was awful. It was just me, not the show. The reaction was awful. I was just like reading the subtitles, which kind of scared me a little bit into watching like anything with subtitles. But I'm sure it's a fantastic show. I just was like, I can't do this for reactions. Have I seen Hobo with a shotgun? No, I have not. What's your reaction to Omni-Man, Peacemaker, and Homelander collab together since Mortal Kombat 1? You know what? I saw that, and I know that there's 2 other characters that I have no idea who are in that game, but I think I got like really giddy just to see them all together, and then I was like, shoot, if they team up, that's a problem. Oh yeah, get your turkey off the smoker. That's a weird sentence. Just got back from Japan. Have a wonderful time. So excited for you. It'll be the second time that he's gone to Japan, and he said he was sitting at the airport when he was leaving the first time and just so sad that he had to leave. The electronic city of Japanese. Is it Akibara? Akihabara? Bye, Aiden. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Johnny, for the money. Ben Stiller, nobody makes me bleed my own blood. Legend of the greatest shows ever. Yeah, Joel, I agree that they're fantastic shows. I love that there's like people that are commenting now on like some of my Legend of Korra videos, and they'll timestamp, which always makes me go back and rewatch a reaction. I think the latest one was like season 4. I'm sure you can guess what episode in season 4 it was, and I just like was like so happy rewatching it. The governor, liar, exactly. Ever seen Donnie Yen and Ip Man? No, and I want to because I love him. I know. Okay, so Japan and Star Wars Celebration and the fact that that's happening is so irritating. Not necessarily because I'm going and I'm not going during Star Wars Celebration, but I didn't think about it when I scheduled the honeymoon because if I could have, I probably would have done it during that time because obviously if you've seen the engagement photos, Drew is very much a Star Wars fan, so I think that would have been just so delightful. Shogun is stunning if you have the bandwidth to watch. I have heard, and I want to. I mean, like, believe me, I was so bummed that I was like, these just are not good reactions. I was like, damn it. Yep, I cried all the way home. Yeah, I've heard that nobody ever wants to leave Japan. Are you going to explore local food while in Japan? You betcha. So Drew loves planning vacations. He does like spreadsheets and all sorts of stuff. It's like his love language. So we've got quite the itinerary. But I like my whole thing is that my thing that I love on vacations is the food. So he's scheduled like food tours or like things where we go and cook. Like earlier this year, we went to Morocco and we were cooking like at a family's house, and like just it was the most amazing experience. The food was just out of this world. But like he makes sure that like we get the food and an experience. And like I think our first couple days there were like at an onsen where like I'm just gonna be like lights out, like hot whatever bath thing that they have, like the outdoor um I almost want to say like I don't know if it's a hot spring bath. I think it is. But pretty much it's just they bring the food to your room and you're like Homer or like you like roll over to like eat food and then roll back over, like you're just fat and lazy. It's going to be wonderful. Have you seen Donnie Darko? No, and I want to. What happened to my short hair? I would say it grew out, but I don't know if I've ever had short hair. Sometimes I wear it up. Maybe that's what you saw. Hi, John. Happy Thanksgiving. Carl Urban's Johnny Cage. I don't know what that means. Voiced. My sister lives in Tokyo and she tried to kill me, taking me to all the things in 10 days. Yeah, I think that's the thing is I don't want to stay like super busy the entire time. Yes, YouTuber Japan Eats. We've been watching all of his stuff, all of his TikToks, everything. Like he did like all of the, like there's an underground thing where there's like 80 restaurants and like it just, and he was trying all of them and whether or not they were good or bad. Have you ever been told you look like Daisy Ridley? Yes. And I will never get tired of that. Not ever, not once. Hmm. I never know how to say his name. Is it PewDiePie? Lives in Japan. I would imagine if you were a YouTuber that Japan would be the ideal place for you to be because it's incredibly cheap right now. Um, like when we were planning everything, like the price of the hotels, like Drew was like, this is insane, like how much cheaper it is now. And that's just because the yen's not doing well, but they're not really great on women's policies. So I don't know. But I mean, if I could stay in Japan for a couple months, I'm not gonna complain. Bye, Brian. Thank you for being here. I've seen the movie Stargate, but I've never watched the series. Okay, I gotta get back. I have boxes. Lots and lots of boxes. I've already been doing this for 2 hours. Jeez. You guys have really stuck around. Thanks. You don't look like Daisy Ridley. You're older. She looks like you. Thank you. Well, you know what? Get her people in touch with my people, and then I will play an older lost sister in the new Star Wars movie. Okay. This is from John. You look like Marty McFly's mom and Ellen Page before she transitioned. He transitioned, sorry. I mean, both are dope. Ellen and Elliot. Okay. Okay, this is from John. It says, I hope this finds you well. By the time you receive this, you'll probably have already completed your X-Men 97 reactions. Sorry, I'm so late. However, I do hope you enjoy this small token. I also hope it fits. Never good at sizing. Anyways, enjoy the shirt and keep up the amazing channel and videos. Ooh, 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 my mans. I know everyone was just like so happy to hear that that's awesome. Everyone was so happy to hear that I was a Cyclops fan, and I was like, you know, like they kind of did him dirty in the movies, and then I think they did him incredibly well in the series. So, shirt pile. Thank you, John. Why did the face of Bo go to the party alone? Because he had nobody to go with. Rough stuff. Okay. Oh, I just hurt myself. Okay. What is the worst show that I've reacted to? Gosh, I don't know. The thing is that most people always recommend stuff I'm going to like. So I don't really have one that I've not liked. Or even liked one like the least. I'm trying to think. The one movie that I didn't like, and I really wish I'd kept the reaction because I could really do a thing of like me hating, what was it? Bad Santa. Oh my God, I hated that movie. And the whole reaction was just me being disgusted by the whole thing. And I have a really good sense of humor, so. If your hand touches metal, I swear by Pretty Floral Bonnet, I will end you. I love that guy. Oh, I was like, what? Yeah. Hi, adrenaline. That's so weird how I just said that. Ever watch Gordon Ramsay? I loved Old Kitchen Nightmares, like BBC Kitchen Nightmares, because it was documentary. Like the American versions are just crap. I'm gonna visit the Gundam unicorn statue in Odaiba. I don't know. Japan has statues of the animated One Piece crew. I know, I'm so excited to kind of just go into like a manga like bar or like shop. This is from the company Cell Geek, but there's no name on it. Ooh, Nathan again. Thank you, Nathan. Oh my gosh. Frack the Cylons, he says. Okay. Stop it. He got me some dog tags. I don't know if those are clear or not because I don't have a way of looking at me. Let's see. Did you see this Walking Dead spin-off shows? No, I have not. Worst is the Velma series, though I haven't seen it. You know what? I think Timothy That's another person I follow. I think he did reactions to Velma, and he was like, what am I watching? Thank you for that, Nathan. You're always so good to me. I work in a hotel, so Gordon's hotel hell is very cathartic for me. I bet. Japan has a lot of Nintendo and Pokemon stores. Yeah, which I never got into Pokemon. Like, that was kind of a younger generation, but Nintendo was dope. Never cared for Cyclops until Whedon's astonishing X-Men run, and then loved him up to Avengers versus X-Men. Cyclops always spoke to me for some reason. Have I watched any of the Studio Ghibli films? No, not yet. Last of Us and Fallout. Thanks, James. I am excited for season 2 of The Last of Us and Fallout. Especially more Fallout. Fallout was such a surprise for me, and I absolutely adore that show. I have not seen Dark Matter, no. Ever watched Brett Cooper? Don't know what that is. Oh, the number on the dog tag spells out my name. Where did I put them? Right here. Oh. Dope. That's awesome. Huh. Very cool idea. This one doesn't have a name on the outside. How do you feel about fan art of you, and what are your rules? Asking for those wondering. I've received a couple different things on Instagram, and I'm always appreciative of it, and I always repost it, as long as it's not something suggestive, just because that's not really, it's kind of weird for somebody to send you that kind of stuff. Can't wait for Nosferatu. Is there a movie coming out of Nosferatu? I remember watching the first season of Nosferatu. Was it AMC? Zachary Quinto was in it, right? Which I kind of liked it. Happy Thanksgiving, Derek. What would be great reaction videos? Oh, Studio Ghibli. Ella Purnell can do no wrong. Agree. Okay. Oh, okay. Fourth Wing. I have heard so much about this on TikTok. And I think, I want to say, Rana from the Normies talks about books all the time. This doesn't say who it's from, though. I will say that the Boulder Public Library is missing their copy. Okay, I've heard so many things about this, though. That's kind of cool that I have a library book. I love it. I will add that to the nightstand. There is a thick pile of books. I think Xander got me one, and I took it on vacation, and didn't crack it open at all because I was on my laptop the whole time. Thank you whoever sent that. What do you think of The Wizard of Oz? When I was a young child, it was a constant, acted like the scarecrow falling around. Bill Skarsgård is playing Nosferatu. That tracks, actually. That he's a creepy, he's perfectly creepy. He's not a creepy guy, he's perfectly creepy. Stolen goods. I love that you reacted to Stardust. It's my favorite fantasy movie ever. So many people need to see it. I agree, and we're gonna let Nathaniel 100% take responsibility for getting me to watch that. That, and I would say Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. I think both of those were like Nathaniel spell weaving on the other side of the phone. Project Hail Mary, yes, that was the book that Xander got me. I think that's like a sequel to The Martian prequel. Same writer? I don't know. What was your favorite moment of David Tennant so far? You know, it'd be really easy to say his goofy, silly moments, but him sitting down to talk about Gallifrey to Martha, I think was some of the best acting on the show so far. Watch movies and shows for the actors. Does it depend if they're for you? I think it really just depends on like what people recommend for me. I think that they typically um, uh, they kind of get a good read for things that I would like, or things that would resonate with me, or like sometimes people I think would be like, oh, this will really piss her off, or like I wonder how, like, because I get told I'm very empathetic, and I think they wonder how I'll respond to certain people. Um, so I think that that's just really how we go off of that, is a lot of those recommendations. Diary of a Real Reject. Okay, so I remember years ago, Greg Elba was on I Hate My Cat or something. Like he had a cat that was very much misbehaving. And I got so excited. And my boyfriend at the time was like, why are you so excited? And I was just like, no, I watch this guy's YouTube all the time. And he just thought it was so weird. First of all, what reactors do. And then that I was excited to see him on the show. And then like I just was like, Greg's great. Greg's great. If he invited me on, I definitely would be on. Could have used another 3 to 4. How to. Yeah. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, absolutely. Have you seen Stage with David Tennant and Michael Sheen? I have not. 1980s TV, like a movie named TV. Have you ever seen Big Fish? I have. That's one of those movies I wish I had the channel at the time. Sonic 3, oh my gosh, I saw a trailer for that today and I got excited because Jim Carrey is in it and I did not know that. It's a Primate's been reacting to Friday the 13th. So I think I might have seen the first one back in the day, but I haven't watched any since. Do you enjoy Godzilla Minus One is probably one of my faves from your channel. Oh, thank you. I absolutely love that movie. Watched the original Quantum Leap from the early 90s with my dad. Don't remember anything, but I remember that and Sliders. I loved Sliders, and there was something with like a squeaky gate that like broke my heart. Hi, Charson. Godfrey Martha, so well done and impactful. I agree. Do you like Brendan Fraser? Do I like Brendan Fraser? I love Brendan Fraser. I've seen The Mummy. I have not seen Inkheart or Journey to the Center of the Earth or Blast from the Past. That's hilarious because I've seen a lot of Brendan Fraser, but like young Brendan Fraser. Actually, I think my favorite movie of his, which is hilarious because he's kind of an asshole in it, is the one with Joe Pesci, With Honors. I absolutely love that movie. It makes me cry every time I watch it. A-Train. Yep, I'm live. That's the last movie I've seen in the theaters. I think it was Oppenheimer. Real rejects never fail to impress me by the depth of their analysis they manage off the cuff and their actions. I will tell you, John is very quick. Like, the stuff he comes up with in a reaction when it happens, I'm like, damn, like, the gears must be always turning for him. Jim Carrey's been in all the Sonic movies. Well, I figured that out by watching the trailer today while I was watching the football game. Ever seen The Lovely Bones? No, but I know about it. Sliders was great, wasn't it? Stargate SG-1 for kids, yeah. It also broke my heart. Agreed. Inkheart has the same vibes as Stardust. Oh, love Stardust. Sequest. Oh, Jonathan Brandis. Yes! Brendan Fraser's role in Scrubs. Yep. Oh, God. I'll never forget that. Oh. Let's see. I always get with honors confused with the one where Sean Connery says, "You're my man now, dog." What, Xander? What? I love Airheads. I feel like I saw that back in the day, but I don't really remember it. The Hangover movies, of course. And I live in Vegas, so it was like required viewing if you lived out here. Did I do the Barbie Oppenheimer double feature? I did not, because then I watched Barbie for the channel. Have you seen Girl Interrupted? I have. Great movie. What is my favorite side character alien creature from Farscape so far? I have to think about that one. Because the newest episode... I'm trying to think of what people have seen. So the newest one that went up on Patreon was... I think it was... something with a picture or whatever. I don't know why I just brought that up. ADHD. Disposable children. What? Who's this from? James. From... is that Alaska or Alabama? Winfield. ACAL. Watch the trailer to Finding Forrester sometime. Why are you telling me to do that, Xander? Sus. Oh, we were talking about the Farscape side character. I could tell you that Maldus isn't my favorite. Which is what I was going to say. I was like, why did I bring that up? I mean, so far, I'd have to say Scorpius. This seems like a rather private note, so I'm going to hold on to that and read it afterwards. But they sent me a book called Disposable Children. Oh, thank God, though. It's big print. I was like, this is a thick book. Thank you so much. My library is just growing. James, a.k.a. the Alabama Hellbilly. 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 So it was Alabama. Zan is my favorite from the main crew. She hasn't been making me happy recently, well, until recently, so she started out one of my favorites for sure. Yeah, and everyone keeps saying Stark, and I feel like I'm going to see him again, and I don't ever know what happened to him. Like, all of a sudden he was just gone. Do I have any plans to watch Demon Slayer? Yes. But like I said, I have to really find somebody that does anime really well. Xander's been killing it with Full Metal Alchemist because a lot of times it's the music that's the biggest issue. But let's see. This is from Julius from Cleveland. Open this side, please. Okay. Where was I? What was I talking about? Oh, Demon Slayer. Because I know that It's a Primate got hit with like a strike because of Demon Slayer. So I didn't really want to chance it. Did I just cut his note in half? Sorry if that's so close to the microphone. No, it's not a note. Okay. Only one claim. Yeah, and it was just a claim, not a strike. Xander's killing it. Sergio, I'm a great fan of you. I'd marry you, but but you have a boyfriend. I have a fiance. He would have something to say. This gift contains a mildly spoiler for Doctor Who Season 3, Episode 10. Well, then we're going to put that right back in the box and not look at it. It's wild that, thank you for telling me, though. That way I don't open it. You said you're short in your last reaction video. I am. Primate got screwed over on some Japanese wrestling from what I remember. It was crazy seeing the channel go down and be rebuilt. I know, I followed his first channel. And I remember when all of a sudden it was just like gone. And then like there was like this new channel and I was like, wait, what the hell's going on? And so he got a lot of strikes, but then he rebuilt his new channel and then he got a strike for Demon Slayer and he's like, nope, not doing it. Like after losing his other channel, he was devastated. I finished Chernobyl. The last episode went up this week. Ooh, I see Nathaniel deleted a message. Pleasant Valley Picker, California. What'd you say? Molly Damon from Star Wars Explained? I don't know what that is. Oh, God. Let me turn the chair. All right. Virginia has been battling aggressive cancer the last few years. Well, that sucks. Okay, this is from Ray. Ray has sent me quite a few things. Oh, gosh, Ray, I am so sorry. I am so sorry. I know what this is already. Yeah. Okay, because I don't know where the other pieces are, but he sent me a Lego TARDIS, and I have it somewhere in my pile of stuff that's from the old house. Yeah, I should have known immediately when I saw your name what this was. He's responsible for sending me the Lego Raptor? No. What is Viper? He sent me 2 of them. One was supposed to go to Xander, and it never made it to him because I have a really hard time mailing stuff out. Do all of the editors have, or do have my editors watch a series that I'm reacting to? Xander just answered that. I think Nathaniel, I know Nathaniel has seen Doctor Who. I don't think he's watched Full Metal Alchemist. Sometimes, I mean, like certain series when they come out, like obviously they haven't watched those episodes, but a lot of the older ones like Battlestar Galactica, I know Xander had watched The Expanse before he started editing it, but like Battlestar Galactica was definitely one that I think he was excited to do. I'm trying to think if there's one that like is old that he hasn't seen. I have moderators and they do go through the comments, and there's still some that make it through. I still have unboxed boxes moving a house a year ago. Yeah. Do I watch Bad Medicine? So I'm not subscribed to them, but I have watched some of their reactions. I forgot what they were watching that I was like trying to keep up with, that I really liked. But I really enjoyed, like, I think I want to say their Harry Potter reactions and then something else. But I was like giddy for them to watch it. Cowboy Bebop may be tricky because there's a lot of music. I think that it's made specifically for the show. Yes, I've seen Lost, James. Yeah, I mean, that's typically why you'll, like, if you listen to any of the Full Metal Alchemist reactions, all the music's like missing out of it, or it sounds distorted, and that's just so we don't get hit with the copyright. And the only copyright claim we got was for like a brief amount of music that was on there. I appreciate commenters who prefer their spoilers with spoilers, and then enough line breaks that it's hidden. Yeah, like I want people to be able to talk about stuff, because the channel's not just for me. But like if they mention something and it can inform like a later episode, then it's like, shoot, why did I read that? Hi, Brian, Eastern Ohio. Was that like, I guess Northeastern Ohio would be Cleveland. Yes, 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 yes. That's the stuff that I love. Is like stuff that made me cry. I love watching grown men watch those movies. Because like I don't know how many grown men sit in a room together and like not only like talk but like show their emotions to each other. Spoiler on the package. This doesn't say who it's from, but like it tells me what it is. Unless that's not what's in here, but I'm pretty sure that's what's in here. Yeah. Music, definitely, like even me singing Bye 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 for Deadpool and Wolverine got hit with a copyright after the fact. All of the Madonna shit got hit with a copyright. Okay, there's no note as far as I can see. Oh, wait. I cannot wait to pop this bubble wrap. Oh, it doesn't say. Crap. Will I ever consider doing non-sober reactions to popular stoner movies? So I would just say that you wouldn't get much of a reaction because it would just be me staring off into the distance, like somehow figuring out how to make something better. But like 2 minutes will have gone by, but I feel like I would have watched the whole movie. I just got done watching all of your Last of Us videos. They're amazing. I can't wait for season 2. Me either. And I'm even happier that I'll have good audio and video. With reactions on YouTube, is there a limit to how many minutes footage you can show? not a limit per se. Like there's no like set rules, and they can decide at any time that it's too much and hit you with the copyright. I think that's what happened to Kung Fu Panda. Oh, sorry, I didn't show you guys. This is what's on the cover. So, I got a pair. Oh. It's not a pair, it's just one. You are an enemy of the Daleks. Look at this. And like, look at the bottom. It just says, you are an enemy of the Daleks. It's so funny. I have so much Doctor Who stuff. Good thing that this show goes on for a really, really long time. Am I dumb? How do I... There we go. Whew. Wolf. Okay. Have you watched Good Omens? I have not. I would love to in the future. It all just kind of depends on how much time I have and like the editing and stuff. Iron Claw. I actually want to watch that so badly. Currently watching or personal wishes or hopes from shows you're currently watching or have watched, for example. So obviously Netflix Avatar, with Toph, I've just seen like their clip of just like feet moving in dirt. And I never got so excited about feet in my life. Let's see. Ever watched Bluey? No, I saw people were reacting to that. I think Sunny, Kat and Sunny were reacting to that as well. Because they got their little guy. Thank you, David. Happy Thanksgiving. Yeah, Wednesday season 2. Definitely looking forward to. Severance season 2. Trying to think of what else is coming out. I mean, definitely The Last of Us. Mentioned Angel Eyes. An Unfinished Life. I'm not a huge fan of Jennifer Lopez. Not that, like, I don't like her. I like her comedies. Ooh, this is from Ubaldo. Ooh, fancy name. I feel so cultured just saying it. Teaches parents how to be parents, or explains to kids how parents can't always just be fun all the time. Ooh, Stranger Things. You know what? I feel like watching all these kids like grow up and they're like full-on adults now is so weird. From Nathan again. If only there was a shelf that was bigger on the inside. You're telling me, kid, all the stuff you're sending me, I don't have any room for it. Ooh. Ooh. All right, all right. It's so funny that I said earlier about the 10th Doctor, and on the back they don't have a Rose, because look who I got. I've got Rose Tyler. That is awesome, and she's wearing her Union Jack shirt. Fantastic. And they got Jack Harkness. I don't know what the silence is. Or River Song. But I've seen that a few times on the Gallifrey Gals YouTube, like, thumbnails. Lady Gaga is supposed to be in Wednesday season 2. Dope. Watch The Haunting of Hill House. I love that show. Ben, major series you watched on your own time that you wish later you had done a reaction to instead. I don't really get to watch a whole lot of stuff on my time. Ooh, Dalek Sec. He's dope. Like, the black of Dalek Sec is amazing. Fun. Okay, we got one more, and I'm running out of room. I'm going to start putting them down there. Oh, that's funny that whoever name was on this, that was not who sent it. It must be the store that it was sent from. And the 9th Doctor with a banana. Oh, that brings me joy. I need to stop flipping this over because... Oh, they have one that's canine? They have one of canine? That's awesome. Let's see. Oh, thank you, Dimitri. How do I feel about British humor? Ever think about reacting to some UK serials like The It Crowd or Red Dwarf? Well, because I see Red Dwarf on Gallifrey Gals. I don't know what The It Crowd is, but I mean, knowing that there's something out there that other people are reacting to, that makes me like lean more in favor of doing that, because then like I trust their opinion and like their taste. I really feel so at home whenever I watch your videos. Aw, thanks. You had a remote control Dalek? You don't know where it is? You lost it? Hi, Tanis. Oh, thank you, Cameron. Maybe don't read the back of the box or spoilers. You know what? That's a good plan. I should probably stop doing that. Okay. You have your own Dalek army? Like the Avatar. Yeah, Kyoshi was awesome. So, like, I get that people don't like adaptations, and they go, I don't know what the expectation is for it to match exactly like the animated series, because like I don't need a live adaptation of something that's an exact match. And I like that they kind of went a little bit off on a tangent with Kyoshi. I love that they did that. Okay, this does not have a name on the front. But yeah, I think that's why, like, I'm kind of okay with most live adaptations of stuff, because it doesn't really bother me. I have heard of Vinland Saga, yeah. You have a 2-foot-tall Dalek? Cameron, no, I have not seen your name, but it gets requested a lot. Thumbs up, friend. Guess who? Nathan. Okay. Whoa. Whoa. Dude. Look at this. That is amazing. Oh my God. Is that 3D printed? The texture that's on this is amazing. I don't know if you guys can see the texture of that. I don't know where to hold this to like really get like a good view. That's nuts. Oh my gosh. That's amazing. Thank you so much. It's hideous, but it's amazing. Oh, congratulations. Old widowed peeps. You know what? You can find love at any age. It's just different. You should watch The Dragon Prince. I know, I've been told. I know. Same voice actors. I know. I wish there were either more time in a day, or I could just not have to worry about health insurance, but here we are in the United States. The Mighty Nine. Yeah, it's going to diverge from the campaign, which saddens me. Oh, I don't know anything about the Mighty Nine. Happy Thanksgiving, Chrono. Just paid for Patreon. Thank you. I appreciate you. Yes, I need Lucy and Maximus. That's awesome. There's the guy that 3D printed my my Toothless figure. Like, I finally found the letter that he had sent me and his YouTube channel, and I was gonna share it, and I don't know where that letter went. Sometimes a fella's gotta eat a fella. Oh yeah, Broadchurch. I do need a Nathan shelf. All right. So I finally got through the entire moving bag, so that's awesome. I got 2 more back here. Oh, crap. Oh my god, that's so heavy. Oh, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. All right. Oof. Okay, this is from Donald. I'm apprehensive of saying people's last names on the internet, just because it's just weird to like put out the full name of somebody. Just me not trying to stab myself on the internet. They're doing a live adaptation of live action How to Train Your Dragon. Yeah, I'm kind of excited for it. Moving bag, new studio? Oh man. Well, the moving bag was because I was moving into the new studio, and that's where I was storing everything. The Batman 2022. I did a reaction, but we never edited it down. I don't know if it's a good reaction or not. Holy crap. Holy cow. Okay. I know, like, not telling you guys what I'm looking at quite yet, but hold on. I've been enjoying your X-Men 97 reactions and thought that I would send along a bunch of X-Men comic stories. You don't really need to read these to enjoy the cartoon, but I thought that the trade paperbacks might be nice to have on the shelf. I've also included a reprint of original Life Death story and a genuine copy of The Trial of Magneto from 1985. I hope that you enjoy them. Regards, Donald. Look at this stack. I have not seen the Penguin, but I want to watch it. Look at this stack of comic books. Like, The Fate of the Phoenix, the Brood Saga. Jeez Louise. This is something. But that's not all. But wait, there's more. Yeah. Like, look at that. That's insane. Oh, life, death. The Trial of Magneto. Oh, we got some Fantastic Four with the X-Men. Wow. Rogue to destroy a Sentinel. This, all of this, visually looks insane. Vengeance of the Phoenix. Casual nerd reactions cried in a video. Let me go back to that comment. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can't watch any of his stuff because he's watching the same thing as me. So. Well, this was unexpected and amazing. Jeez. Can't wait to go through that later. There's so much garbage in here. I have to call Drew in to, like, grab all the boxes. Alright, this one's heavy too. Ugh. Thank you, Byron. Is Fatal Attractions part of the stack? I don't know. I didn't see it on the free ones. It might be in the big collection in the plastic. I found some Spider-Man comics from the 70s. I found at a car boot sale. You know what? If it wasn't for Ted Lasso, I wouldn't know that you're talking about the trunk. Hello from Romania. Oh, hello, Alexandru. The Watchmen. I watched the HBO series of The Watchmen. That was so loud. I really enjoyed that. It's actually how I even know about June 19th, so... I don't know what people are saying right now. Does this have a note? I just went straight in and started opening packages. I'm so sorry, that is so close to the microphone. I'm wondering if these are the rest of... This whole box is the rest of the manga from Full Metal Alchemist. It's the Dwarf in the Flask. I don't know who that is. That looks like Kimberly. That might be a spoiler. Oh goodness. My boy Roy. So funny how I did not like him as a character in the beginning. That's iconic. I think I just tied a knot here. have so many gift bags now, I know. Travelers is another underrated show more people should watch. What, is that on a streaming service? No, I know the dwarf in the flask. It's the guy with the blonde hair. It didn't really look like Hohenheim. Oh, Anthony, thank you so much for being here. You write me very often on Patreon, and I don't really always get to reply to stuff, but I appreciate it. You have a Jadoon helmet, Josh? Wow. Travelers is on Netflix. Time travel shenanigans. That does sound like it's up my alley. Oh boy. Kimblee. And that stupid hat. You guys know how I feel about hats. I'm gonna set this down. That way I don't have cardboard just rattling next to the microphone. Getting another plate of stuffing and taters. Oh yeah, I plan on eating mashed potatoes after I'm done with this. I get the, gosh, the guy next door has the loudest muffler. I get catered like Whole Foods meals every single year. That way I don't have to really cook. I just reheat it. But they have the absolute best turkey gravy in the world. You guys might see me like lose an eye on this channel. Do I already have Jane's hat? I have like 7 of them. Why does the back look like the front? Because these are manga, which I didn't know this until this live stream, that the front, it's read differently. I don't want to say wrong. That's like saying driving on the other side of the street is wrong. It's just the other side. But we got Winry finally on a cover. Okay, I don't know who tied these, but they're tight. Kimblee's hat is totally Michael Jackson style. Yeah. It's not that I don't like hats. I just don't like his hat. Oh, goodness. That's all I've seen is this, so I know who's on the front. It's our girl, May. She's so dope. Oh, my God. So cool. Yeah, I got all of them. And then these were just delivered, I think, yesterday or the day before. So we went to the post office to pick stuff up, and then when they brought them around the corner, I was like, ooh. Would a Japanese manga of Memento be read from front to back? Yes, but the writing would be backwards. Oh, it's our girl Olivier. She's so dope. I'm a very big fan of the Armstrong family. I appreciate you mentioned Fringe during Last of Us reaction. Yeah, I was so excited to see Anna Torv in The Last of Us. I didn't expect that. Like, I knew Pedro, but, like, I didn't expect to see Olivia from Fringe in it. Are there any non-reaction YouTube channels you enjoy watching? I really like a lot of plant YouTube channels. There's a girl that I like just watch all her vlogs. I don't know if it like keeps me current or young or what, but oop, finally got Scar. But her name is Tara. I think her channel's like Tara Michelle, and she just does like 3 or 4 vlogs a week, like a day in her life and all sorts of stuff. And it's just nice to like watch something that isn't something one I have to pay a lot of attention to, but also is like really not into like anything I'm doing, you know, gives me a break. Nathaniel, you don't watch all of my reactions the day that they come out? That hurts my feelings. Plant, you are a Hufflepuff. Yeah, a little bit. Have I ever watched the Purple Rain movie? No, I have not. I just realized my camera is like really low. Maybe I did that on purpose. I have no idea. No, it doesn't look low. It's just cut off from YouTube. Like, oh, no. I didn't have the screen scrolled up all the way. Well, that sounds par for the course. You guys can see, well, maybe you can't see anything. Let's say you can see like the construction that's happening back there. If I tilt it up, I've got shelves that I need to like put, or I have to like paint and do all that stuff too, so. My favorite series is The Expanse. I love your reactions to it. Have you heard about the new show creators have started making? No, and Xander brought it up, and I was like, what? I thought they were doing like comic books or something. Oh, thank you, Callie. Glad I could be here to help. Lots of pepper in the gravy or very little pepper? Oh, very little pepper. Definitely more salt, though. Hi, Ceramis. I'm guessing that's how we say that name. I would never make a reaction channel. I never talk because I don't want to miss any dialogue. So it would be just me staring at the screen. I feel you on that. I feel you on that. I don't naturally like talk out loud during things, but I know that I have to give commentary. So like I give my thoughts. To not say that I don't do that, like me and Drew were watching The Marvelous Miss Maisel, and I was like saying stuff out loud or like yelling at the screen, and I normally don't like do that like just normally, so it was a little weird. I have a kiloton of black pepper in all my food. Woo, woo. I don't mind pepper. Actually, my turkey had a lot of salt and pepper on it, which tasted great, but you seem to like sci-fi shows. How is it that you didn't see these on first run? So the time in which I was watching, I either didn't live at home with my parents and I didn't have cable and I didn't even have TV. Like, I mean, I don't know if you guys remember being like poor when you were like 18 to like 26. Like, you didn't have anything and you weren't going to pay extra for anything. So I missed a lot of those shows then. Oh my god, Tony Shalhoub is the best. Abe is my favorite character in the whole show. Do I think Drew will join the channel someday for a reaction? I don't know. We talked about watching, because he hasn't seen Harry Potter, and I think he's seen like 3 Marvel movies. So as a reactor, you start itching because you're like, people need to see this. And especially being able to rewatch things for the channel would be amazing. He hasn't seen like any Star Trek movies, so it'd be fun to rewatch those. But I just don't know if I would do it on this channel or create a separate channel for it. Yeah. Can I ask you to have a Bollywood reaction in the future? Okay, so Bollywood. Is RRR a Bollywood movie? Because I've been wanting to watch that, but like sitting down for 3 hours to watch something has been so daunting with all the other stuff I have to watch. But I've wanted to watch it. The dog is shaking outside. Did you see Star Trek The Next Generation? Do you have any favorite episodes? I loved Star Trek The Next Generation. I think I probably only saw the first season and maybe random episodes throughout. Hi, Michael. I'm glad you're stuffed. Fill up on that turkey. I like your necklaces. Thank you. This is actually sent to me by a subscriber, Simon, who I haven't seen in a while in the comments, so I hope he's doing okay. It's way over the top. I mean, I figure most Bollywood is. Seems like reacting to shows would take so much time, not just watching the episode, but you comment. Yeah. I've been trying to get my commentary down by not, like, rehashing too much and, like, keep talking about things or, like, repeating myself. But yeah, I definitely like to talk about it. Yeah. Lucky Smurf, yep. The collaborations are really hard. That's why, like, people like the normies that, like, you know, they can, like, play off of each other, people at Blind Wave, you know, Real Rejects, all of that, like, they had to build that chemistry or they had it, like, over time. And, like, it's not easy for me to cry in front of somebody that I don't really know. So, like, I don't want to hide my emotions while doing a collaboration. What is going on? Something about RRR? I don't even know. I'm trying to, like, go back and, like, watch, but or read it, but I can't. Anyway. Unification fan film with a de-aged Kirk? Oh, no. Monster series on Netflix. I don't know what that is. James Holland from every Expanse reaction comment ever. This is true. This is true. Even when I go to, like, comment on somebody's, like, reactions, I see James in there. I'm like, how dare you cheat on me? Do I still go watch things for fun, or do you feel the need to do everything on camera? Joy of media. So I'm trying to think of, like, what I've watched lately that I was like, wow, I didn't want to do on camera, which was it just came out on Netflix. It's with Adrian Brody, not Adrian Brody, something Brody, and it's escaping me. Kristen Bell. Nobody Wants This. Great series. Not great for reactions. I laughed the entire time, but I thought, like, it was a lot of fun. I'm glad I just kind of kept it all for myself. Will you watch Torchwood when you finish season 3 of Doctor Who? Depends on time. My necklace is a Rebel Alliance symbol and the Jedi symbol, but then it has Ahsoka in it. It was made for me specifically, so you can't buy it anywhere. Sorry. Man in the High Castle. Yes, Xander, thank you. I binged that. It was... Open Group Infer Smith is like my favorite character, which is insane. I don't know if anyone knows the premise of Man in the High Castle. Oh boy. Especially, I think it's something that like you could watch now and just be like, oh yeah, maybe we shouldn't behave this way. Xander's waving hi. It's like James is talking to Xander. The best of both worlds. But yeah, Man in the High Castle definitely was one of those watches that I was like, man, I really wish I'd done reactions to this because, and even with Drew, because like here I am like sitting next to a Jewish guy and I'm quarter Japanese, and it's literally about what if Germany and Japan won World War II. So yeah. Yeah, and it was so good. It was so good. I couldn't do Nazis in today's time. You're not wrong. Yes, Xander, tell us about Big Lou. That's what I've named the cat. Just because he liked the name Louis, I think. But his mom didn't. So I was like, Big Lou. How close is Man in the High Castle to Wolfenstein games? Probably not close at all. Except maybe Hitler. Which is weird. Didn't that poop the bed with the finale? It wasn't my favorite wrap up, I think, to a story. Blue Eye Samurai reactions? Ooh. I've been watching the normies reactions. They didn't like the finale, but they like loved the show. For some reason, that's something I can get into. Oh, thank you, Lou. Happy Thanksgiving to you. I have not seen Longmire on Netflix, but I have seen that Katie is in that. Les Mex in Man in the High Castle. Mm-hmm. Okay, so for Wolfenstein, I've only ever played Wolfenstein 3D, and that was so old at the time. So I think I have to exit that discussion. Have I listened to the Arcane soundtrack? I have not listened to it all the way through. The first soundtrack is like one of my favorites to listen to. What Could Have Been with Sting is just magic. Yep, I don't have anything else to open, so I'll probably wrap this up here in a little bit because it's been on now for 3 hours. I don't know do you guys want Drew to come in and say hi? He just sent me a text. You requested me for box removal? I think I could just say like, yes. Come up here and say hi. Weave around the boxes. Warrior Nun. No, I haven't, but now that I know that Chris Evans' wife is in it, I didn't know anything about her until they got engaged, or like there were rumors they were getting married. And then I was like, oh, I need to watch her stuff. Have you seen Wicked movie yet? No, I saw Wicked in the theater, and it's amazing. I can't wait to like, or not in the theater, in like I saw the musical live in the theater, but I want to watch the movie. Sting the singer or Sting the wrestler? Well, Captain America married a warrior nun. That sounds about right. Right? How about Only Murders in the Building? I want to watch that. I love Steve Martin and Martin Short. Drew versus a Maze of Boxes. Have you checked out the 21 Pilots song? The line, okay, so I started watching the making of the video and I stopped because I was like, oh, I'm going to go watch this downstairs, and then I never finished it. Okay, Kurt, thank you. Have I thought about starting a separate channel for gaming, music, books? So yes, but the problem is I just don't have time. So it's not something that like I can put a lot of effort into, and I don't want to do anything half-ass. When I don't say anything, you think that the video's frozen. Sorry. If Drew's never here, he's navigating the maze of boxes. I thought maybe he would hear me say that because he was watching downstairs. So I guess I'm going to have to like text him. So I don't know if you guys know this, but I record on my phone. So I can't type while I'm on my phone. Or I can't, you know what I mean? Yeah. I finished Arcane. All the full-length reactions are up on Patreon if you guys are interested, but it'll be a little bit yet before we get those up. Hello. Okay.
Puppy in or? Maze of Boxes.
Maze of Boxes.
I might go the long way.
If you need to, just watch the light.
Let me see what the easiest.
He's gonna pop out over here.
Move the step ladder.
So you can see the full Drew.
I gotta shimmy through.
That was such a long.
Slightly dramatic. Hello there.
You didn't say it right. You didn't say it right.
I didn't put the accent on. I knocked over a light.
Like I told them about Obi-Wan Kenobi, so.
I said I was going to do the little pop-up, like the GIF. Hello there.
There
so,
we go.
That worked.
Yeah. So this is Drew.
Hello.
He's my fiance. He has nowhere to sit.
I'm going to kneel down slightly.
There we go. There we go. Yeah, it's weird because there's a slight delay. There we go.
Yeah, I was watching along and I saw you with the help with the boxes, which I think was like 30, 40 minutes ago or something. Or I don't remember.
Everyone's saying hi.
Hello, everybody.
Oh, no, a dolphin shirt. You're telling me.
Hey, they're playing the Packers.
Hey, there's the proper hello there.
They're playing the Packers tonight, so I'm also cheering against a team that would compete with the Lions for seeding. So, being a good fiance.
Yes. They're all like, what are you saying?
What?
What was that?
Huh?
You're out of focus.
Oh, well, that's because it's focusing on you, which is how it's supposed to do it, right?
Okay.
Star of the show, and I'll do a little bit of background if I can stop knocking over your lights.
Let's see. Guest just left. Who is this? This is my fiance, Drew, for anyone who just joined in. Drew looks like Henry Cavill's brother.
I guess I'll take that.
He got Justin Timberlake back in the day. He used to do who were you working for at that time?
Florida Panthers.
He was working for the Florida Panthers, and another hockey player was like, saw him on TV and was like, since when does Justin Timberlake do hockey commentary?
That was, Max Talbot of he played for the Pittsburgh Penguins at the time. That was just very funny. Someone else had to point it out to me on Twitter because he didn't tag me.
Yeah. Cheesehead over here.
I'm sorry about that, Josh. I mean, you're probably going to win, but...
Oh, are they playing the Packers right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
About an hour.
Okay. Let's see. Drew, how much of a stickler is Angela about your oral hygiene? There's a story. I'll let Drew tell it.
So I got which story are we talking about? Are we talking about the flossing or are we talking about the image? With the teeth spot thing.
No, well, I mean, both if you want to tell that.
Yeah. So there's like a spot on like a tooth or something and on the front that Angela's wanted me to get looked at for a long time. So I have a dentist back in Florida I've gone to since I was like a kid, who's also the Miami Dolphins dentist for a lot of their play. That's a side story. But I talk a lot, which works out. We both talk. So I've gone down there, got like the x-ray done, and said, nope, it's fine. So she insisted I had another one done just like a couple weeks ago. And she was so angry that there was nothing wrong with my tooth.
Also, I'm always like, you have food in your teeth. Go floss, go floss, go floss. And our hygienist was like, you must floss all the time.
You're such a good flosser. And I was like, yes, when Angela's looking, I'm a very good flosser.
So upset. Let's see.
I see a JT resemblance comment from R there, so
yeah,
I'll take it.
Is Drew from Florida? Well, originally from New York, but he's lived in Florida since he was 5 until he moved to Vegas. How did we meet? Oh, good old Hinge.
Yep.
We both were on there for a good 2.5 years before we found each other.
Well, one of us was on there for a good 2.5 years. I was on there for about 3.5 years.
He was on there for 3.5 years.
Yeah.
Let's see. So a lot of this stuff, besides like the manga, is from Nathan.
Wow.
Like, look at that.
That is, I saw when you pulled that out. That is awesome.
Yeah, he's looking at the ghoul.
That's one of the shows that we've watched together after you've done your reaction. We go downstairs and watch the show together.
Yeah.
I think it's like one of my favorites that we've watched.
Curious the height difference.
I feel like I'm 6'8".
It's about, what is it, 8 inches? 7 inches?
Right around there.
Yeah, something like that. He's taller than me. Most people are taller than me. Don't you just hate it when dentists ask you stuff while working on you?
They didn't ask. They were literally just saying, wow, you are really good at flossing. And I was like, ha ha ha, funny story.
Oh, God. Pretty sure he's on his knees.
I
Yes.
I'm kneeling.
Yeah, he's not.
I
Yeah.
want to make sure I'm in the camera shot and I don't block the button or the sign. So I'm keeping myself in the proper framing.
Let's see.
Media
Lived in
production
New
degree does
York for 30 years, and now I live in the literal hellhole of South Florida for the past 20 years.
What?
That sounds like that transition that you make.
My parents did that, but they did it early. Growing up, I was born in Long Island, and they decided to move while my dad still had 20. Good luck. Holy cow, there's so much stuff.
Less blue light on his face.
Moved it to work in South Florida for 27 years before retiring. But yeah.
Okay. Does Drew like Doctor Who? He's never watched it.
I love Inspector Spacetime.
Oh.
Big fan of Inspector Spacetime.
Community.
The Blorgons, and I really... That's my goal, is that at some point, if we were to go to like a Comic-Con or something, we could basically do a couple's costume, but I would do the community version, and you could do the Doctor Who version.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I always get a community reference, which doesn't spoil anything because I have no idea what he's talking about half the time.
I mean, sometimes you're streets ahead and sometimes you're not.
Oh, that gives you hope. You've been on Hinge for a year. Look, it's hard out there. I think between us, we had to have gone on, at least 100 first dates, if not more.
I think I went on under 5 second dates.
Yeah,
in
it's
3.5 years.
It's rough out there on the dating apps. How did I come up with the channel name? It was my email address for the longest time. Hard to do when you get dental work done. I think we mostly do it because you're a captive audience. We don't really want a response. It's just like, oh, I'm going to unload all my trauma on you while I'm doing trauma.
I see a couple of Panthers questions in hockey.
Yeah, let's see.
I got into hockey. My first game at the Miami Arena was in '94, which was either the inaugural season or it was the second season. Barkov, I saw questions if I have any stories about those players. Barkov, I was there for his second season. Or his first season? No, it was his rookie season. I was there for 2013 to 2015. So I got to see him develop and him and Huberdeau play with Jágr and really see like the wheels really start turning with them. Barkov's a really good dude. I've never met the other three that were mentioned, Mikkola, Luostarinen, or Lundell. They were not there when I was there. Aaron Ekblad, super professional. I was there when he got drafted first overall. I've met his parents a couple times. Actually ran into them on my flight back to Vegas because I flew down to Florida to go to Game 2 of the Stanley Cup Final. So, yeah. But
South Florida is not that bad. Yeah.
I miss a lot of people. The pizza down there is fantastic.
We were just down there for his sister's wedding,
Mm-hmm.
and I mean, it was gorgeous. And, we were down there last year in December, and it was like 90 degrees and like 90% humidity. And I was like, who lives like this?
It's year-round.
It's year-round. Oh, Josh, you've been single for 5 years. It's hard out there. It really is. Let's see. Florida Everglade is wonderful for wildlife, except the Burmese python.
Great follow on, I think, Instagram and probably TikTok also, of a guy who basically just goes in barefoot into the Everglades hunting for the 20-foot Burmese python because they're an invasive species. So they're not supposed to be there. They just got loose during a hurricane or something. So fun watching this guy boop alligators on the nose with his bare feet and somehow survive to post the video.
Let's see. If it's like going fast now. Blorgons. I don't know what
Blorgons.
Okay, he knows what a Blorgon is.
Inspector Spacetime.
Okay. A massage therapist, and we're specifically told not to unload on our patients. It's tempting for sure. I had a massage yesterday, and the girl kept hitting a spot, and she's like, I'm sorry I keep hitting that, but like, I really need to get it. And I'm like, no, get in there, get it. But like, I could imagine if like somebody's pissing you off, how hard it wouldn't be to like just like really grind your elbow into someone. Pineapple on pizza, yay or nay? Yay for me. Not all the time, but I enjoy it.
I think they're better separate. Like,
that's an opinion.
It's lesser than the sum of its parts.
Slightly wrong, but it's an opinion.
It's the New Yorker in me.
Let's see. Yoinkers. What?
I think they yoinked the Burmese python. I think that's what that's a response to.
Gotcha. I moved to
yoink.
Vegas from New Orleans. I miss rain and green. You're not kidding. I moved from Michigan, and I miss the rain and the green. Although it was rainy a couple days ago. Yay for hockey answers. Yeah. I have always loved the Detroit Red Wings, and I love going to the Knights games out here. Like, it's like the one sport I was happy that they brought to Vegas. And I saw his profile. It had a hockey photo on it where he was playing hockey, and then like a photo at like the Boston hockey rink or something like that. So I was like, yes. Let's see. From my experience, it's usually the customer that unloads their life story on the worker. Yeah, that's not wrong. Let's see. Over 40 and never been on a date. I think I win that one. You know what? I had to go through a lot to find him, so it was worth it for me, but like for some people, I would just stay home and get a cat. Pineapple, green olives, and mushroom is my go-to. You know what? You're an interesting person. You remain you. I love that for you.
I like mushroom.
I like
pesto
mushroom.
drizzle on top too that's my favorite combo.
I think the texture of mushroom and pineapple on pizza would be kind of weird.
Yeah.
But green olives?
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, yep. Again, if you just joined, this is my fiance, Drew. Should just wear a shirt that says Fiance Drew.
I was gonna put on my Funny Little Gal Reacts t-shirt, my X-Men at 97 one, but I was like, the Dolphins game starts in like an hour. And then also you texted me to be like, I was like, I'm not gonna take the time to change.
You say pineapple's a crime, but you'll put tomato on there. On pizza?
I don't do that. Had someone in
tomato
Boston.
Sauce.
Yeah. Pizza in Boston once where they put it on without me asking.
Do you have any pets to introduce us to? I know you guys are just dying for the pup. He looks like a nice fella. He really is. I got really lucky. I think the episode of Farscape that's going up next week, I kind of talk about him a little bit. So, barbecue pizza is the real crime. You're not wrong. It's weird. What's your favorite holiday of the year? I'd say Christmas just because the festivities. Yeah, and then Thanksgiving because I just love the food. Rain and Green, come visit Scotland. Yes. Someone says, sup, Drew.
Sup.
How was the F1 experience this year? It was far away and not at all.
I had a hockey teammate invite me to the practice thing, but it was like someone else in the chat responded to say yes before I could.
Bye, Anthony.
Would have been free.
Thank you again. He's the one that always talks to me on Patreon and always like wishes me this. He was the first person to notice the engagement ring and said that his daughter got really excited and wanted to know if I was engaged. And it was adorable. I'm also an Andrew, and it's only Andrew. Yeah, when like people call his name for things, and they're like, "Oh, Andrew," and I'm like, "Who the hell's Andrew?" It's weird. It's gross.
Hasn't been me since I was 7.
It's 1:30 a.m. Jeez, Paul. He says it was nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. I'm trying to do the math in my head of where 1:30 a.m. would be geographically.
Europe.
Like Eastern Europe or?
Yeah. Margarita shooters. Let's see. As a short person, are there any height-related nicknames that you like? Or do they make you grumble? All of them make me grumble. Every single one. Ankle biter. My mom used to call me Little Miss Short Shit. Yeah, I don't love it because it's normally got a negative connotation. Like either it's, I don't know, like a little elf or like a little ghoul that bites people. Back half of longer names are the best. Drews, Tophers, Xanders. Yes, very much Xander. See, wow. You guys are great for staying up this late in the UK. I know that like 2 p.m. was a little late, but I didn't want it to go any later because then I knew you guys would probably be up really late. Love from Norway, 2:22 a.m. You guys are awesome. Let's see. What is Look at the Princess? I don't know what that is. I'm not short. I'm vertically challenged.
I used that one for a while in high school.
I did too, and then I was just like, wait, no, I don't like saying that I'm challenged. I like being like, I can win this. Let's see. Jordan was almost a Nathaniel. Nathaniel's a great name. Even if our Nathaniel spells it with an extra A, I think I dig it because not very many people spell it that way. Angry Andrew, you're prepping for an interview tomorrow? Good luck. What concert were you at, Josh? Well, do you want to bring Addie in?
I can go grab her.
Yeah.
And I'll try to... I'm going to grab some of this stuff. I will do as I offered.
He's going to grab some boxes, and then he's going to grab the dog.
And I'm going to try as hard as I can to not trip.
Sleep token. I don't know if I know what sleep token is. The biggest fix for loneliness epidemic would be for more women to start asking men out. You know what? I have a theory that if we could do a referral system, so like we could actually put our names on the referral of like saying like, this is somebody I think would be a great husband or a great boyfriend, and like vet them, I think that would be great.
Reviews on dating apps.
I mean, kind of. Because you could get like slander stuff on there, I guess.
That's true.
The name Andrew means manly and strong. So what if you only go by Drew?
Well, then let's pretend that these are just like all full of weights and I'm manly and strong taking these out.
Who's Seb Vettel? Vettel? You have a passing resemblance to Seb Vettel.
I will take it as a compliment until I hear otherwise. I'll put these back here while I grab her.
Are you more dog people or cat people? I think we're both. I love cats. I absolutely love cats. Addie is fantastic, but she is a, what is she again?
Border collie.
A border collie. So she's very active. No, don't do that.
Don't pick her her up?
No, she could just walk in.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Yeah. She's got her tennis ball.
It's her emotional support ball.
Yeah. Come here. Here she is. Oh, you can't really see her. Hey. Oh, hellos. Hellos.
That's why I was going to pick her up.
Well, because you'd only see like the backside of her or the backside of you. She left. That's how quickly she lost interest.
Oh, she's going to drop the ball at the doorway.
There we go. Oops. Well, that's not what I wanted to do either. There. Well, come here.
Howdy do, dog. Come here. Come on. I know, that's your ball.
She has a tennis ball, so that's where her attention currently is. Do you ever watch any music reactions? Their charismatic voice is one of my favorite channels. I watch reactions to music. I love watching that. I have no idea how they film that stuff, though. Cats tend to be better if you're working or have to leave them alone during the day. Yes. I had a Maine Coon for a long time. Best cat when you're also a dog person. This is what I've heard, and this is what I want. I send him Maine Coon stuff all the time.
Yes.
I feel like you're out of focus.
Slightly delayed on the image that we're looking at, so I can't tell.
Let's see. There we go. There we go.
Yeah, we have to be at the same depth.
They asked if we were going to have a nerdy wedding, and I kind of told them a little bit about, you're still not, I've got like a double chin. Anyway, if we were having a nerdy wedding. So, slightly.
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, we're bringing the lightsabers with us.
Yeah, we're integrating.
Yeah.
With certain foods, do you have to be careful with dogs? Yeah, I couldn't give her turkey earlier because this guy.
Onions are a big one, especially if you're like cooking and you're just cutting things up. Those are really bad for them. Grapes are terrible for dogs. And then most people are aware of like chocolate. I had a dog growing up that ate like a whole box of milk chocolate like cookie things.
Oh.
Ended up being totally fine.
Yeah, I feel like it's just not good to make sure they don't have it all the time.
Yeah.
Music reactions are allowed because it helps the artist, I think, but they're probably not monetized. Huh. Maine Coons and Ragdolls, both kind of dog-like. My opinion on the Linkin Park lead singer, I think she sounds great.
I agree.
Baby Yoda gonna jump out of a cake? Like a stripper?
This is the way.
This is the way. Angela and Drew having a lightsaber duel. Probably. Loving lightsabers. What more do you want? That's Nathaniel. Yeah, I don't think we're going to actually do like a lightsaber battle as much as get like photos. And all of our engagement photos haven't come back yet. So there's some where it's at night and it's dark and like I'm like swinging the lightsaber. So we're hoping that it got like, something to use, but we haven't seen it yet. Wait, what color lightsaber? So we can switch it. Mm-hmm. What is it? Pro Sabers?
I believe that's who we want to. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Pro Sabers, and you like can like click the button and change the colors, the way it flashes when it's hit, the sound of it. It's wild. Have you seen The Matrix or Dune? I have seen all the Matrix movies, and I've seen the first Dune movie, but not the second one. We actually were invited over to our neighbor's house like twice to watch the first one together, and I fell asleep both times. Oh. Instead of a first dance, it'll be a lightsaber duel. Well, it's an elopement, so we're not even going to have a first dance.
We just play Duel of the Fates, though, and just just come up with a dance to that. Addie is desperate for me to throw her tennis ball.
Can I have it? Come here. Come here. No. Come here.
She's so used to being made to lay down, that kind of thing.
She's not. She just wants to throw the ball. So.
Come here. Come over here.
Came here for a live. Hello. Love your videos. Been watching since BSG and your team keep up the great work. Time for dinner here in Canada. Nice to meet you, Drew. Bye. Thank you for being here, Casey. Appreciate it. Ooh. Ooh, go get that pie. Yeah, we're probably going to wrap it up here too. And because what is it? It's been 3.5 hours. I knew it would take some time. Oh, goodness. What about Duel of Fates from Revenge of the Sith? What is that one called?
Ooh. The Obi-Wan and Anakin?
And the music.
I don't remember the name of that track.
Clash of... I forget. Forget. Do you guys watch a YouTuber named Meat Cannon? He does creepy animation parody with this stuff. No, I've never even heard of it. But yeah, we're going to wrap this up here. Thank you guys for being here, and thank you for all the stuff, Nathan. And thank you for the manga. Like, there's just, this is, like, look at this stuff is insane. Awesome. It's so beautiful. But hopefully I'll get the shelves done and you'll see it up on the shelves here in the future. And I'll try to keep you guys mildly abreast at what's going on if you guys look over on Instagram. But is it Duel of the Fates? I don't think it is Duel of the Fates. Or what's the first one then?
I thought Duel of the Fates is the Darth Maul, Obi-Wan, Qui-Gon fight.
Yeah. Oh, Battle of the Heroes. Yes, yes.
There we go.
Thank you, Reverse Prime. Oh, I think he's on your Instagram a lot.
Who's that?
Reverse Prime.
Oh.
Yeah.
Good to see you.
You always like his stuff. We appreciate you. Yes. We're probably going to watch some more of season 2 of The Marvelous Miss Maisel. And eat more potatoes. So thank you guys for being here. This is Drew. That was Addie.
Nice meeting you all.
And we'll see you later. Bye. I don't know how to turn this off, so it might be a hot second.
I'm just going to smile endlessly.